What's up, Backwonder? What's up, Folks? What's up, Noob Cybot? What's up, Junko Ryan? How you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's doing okay. Good to have you here, guys. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. How about yourself, man? Hey, Jash, how you doing, dude? Anton Bug, can you VOD review my Lord DD? Lord DD? Dragon Dagger? What's up, Ninju? Hey, yeah, stuff. Day 2 of waiting for a ranked GM monkey. All right. Rusio, what's up? Hunter, the greatest, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, Awkward and chat. Hey, Nadine, how you doing? Hey, Damon, how you doing, dude? You guys are doing well? Awkward, do you play Genji? I mean, I know how to play everything. Do I play him actively? Not so much. Guys, before I get into the VOD reviews, I'd like to talk about something that I saw today that quite pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie, it pissed me off. And if you saw my tweet, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably know what that is already. And I know that's, talking about those things, very scary. Overwatch community, very scary. But yeah, I have to share this. I have to share my thoughts. I have to kind of, I'd hope for a better future. And if I can make someone about a Fortnite championship, you're correct, yes. What's up, Star Crow? How you doing, man? Just cooked up a pound of ground beef. The stream just came in time. Any sauce? Any sauce? What do you make? What happened? I'll get to it in a second. We'll wait for everybody kind of to show up, for the viewers to be here. Chat, I noticed that they have made a mythic skin. I don't like to buy skins, but they've made not a mythic skin, but like the Kiriko thing with the inspect. I bought the Ana one. Should I get the Kiriko one? It's up to you. I usually don't like to buy skins. I don't like to give Blizzard money, if I'm being honest. But this one. I don't care about the healing. Show me this one. That's a nice inspect. How much is it? How much does it cost, that thing? How much do I have to pay to get? I have, it needs mythic, right? Oh, 50. 50 and 30, so 80 in total. I need 60. How much do they cost, these things? How do I get them? I just want to make sure I saw this correctly. I just make sure that we're on the same page. For me to get 60, it will cost me 200 shekels. 200 shekels. In dollars, that will be, give or take, $60. $60! One prism is $1.
Bruh.
What? Finish the battle pass? That's a better idea, probably. How do I get how much is the battle pass? Do I have enough for the battle pass? Probably not, right? I'm missing 30 for the battle pass? I bet I do, right? It costs 10. It costs 10, I know, right? It has to cost 10. I'm missing 30. I knew I'm missing 30. I knew I'm missing 30, bro. I knew it. So fucking lame, bro. You have free coins? Where do I have free coins? Where do I have free coins? Here? Oh, I need this. I get free coins. Okay. No, but that's for the silver ones. Where the gold one? What are gold ones? Where do I get gold coins? Here? Level 49? God, what the fuck is this? Level 49? I get this? That's crazy. Anyways. Whatever, guys. Let me move into something here. So today, just want to ask quickly, how many girls, women do I have here in my chat, in my both of my chats, YouTube or Twitch? If you're, but it's a legitimate question. Don't troll. How many girls do I have here? Out of curiosity. 1, 2. Twitch. I see 2 on Twitch. I see 2 on YouTube. 3 on Twitch. Is it about the Fortnite tourney? Yes. So I'm about to talk about something as is, controversial, but it's not really controversial. It's very important for me to talk about before we begin the VOD review. Because personally, it pisses me off. Like it really pisses me off, and I think that it's time for people to talk about it and stop being afraid to talk about it, because to stop being labeled as fucking stupid things, because nobody cares about those things anymore. So let me just quickly show you what I want to talk about. So I saw a post that I found to be pretty ridiculous that I commented on. So if you follow me on Twitter, you probably saw it. And the tweet is this. I want to summarize quickly. Let me show you the screen. Okay. Here you go. I think you should be able to see it. So this is a tweet that I saw today and decided to comment it because to be honest, these things matter to me. I'm not just for me, yes, I care about most what I care about is teaching and helping people improve in video games. However, sometimes when I see things that I simply think are just simply put bad, I just talk about them, because for me, playing video games has not only been about playing video games. I care about well, I don't care about people on a personal level. I care about my audience, and I care about the people who sit behind the screen, because people who sit behind the screens might have futures, might have kids, might have a lot of things. So this tweet originally, I investigated this a little bit. It's called the Milk Cup. The Milk Cup is essentially a tournament exclusive for women. And you can see one of the winners of the tournament is a man. There's no other way for me to say this. Basically, it's somebody who identifies as trans, but it's a man. It's a biological male. Okay? And the problem that I have with this, and this is my comment, are women genuinely okay with this? If they are, I'll stop feeling bad. Every time I see women's only esports, the winners are almost exclusively biological males, and it's not a coincidence. And that's true. Do we have confirmation these trans people? Yes, I looked into it. I went into this the person's profile, and there's a trans flag and everything. It's a male. It's a biological male. And the problem that I have with this is 2 things. Number one is that generally, I don't believe in the sentiment that women should have their own tournaments in esports. I think that esports completely makes sense because of the biological advantages that men have. But I think that playing video games, I don't, even if there was a biological advantage, I don't think it's enough to hold women back from competing with men. That's my belief. And how do I know that? Because I've personally coached plenty of women who were very good. Like one of them was even in the Overwatch League. I saw the potential almost immediately. They played phenomenally well, and they played very, very good, even in pro level. So I don't think that there's anything that is holding women back from competing with men whatsoever. I think there's a reason as to why most women are not as good as most men in video games. On average, sorry, not most women, most men. It's like on average, women will be worse than a man on video games. I think there's more of a psychological reason to that, but that's kind of beyond the point. I don't think there should be a women's tournament, and the reason why, I mean, I kind of get the idea of women's tournament. Maybe you want to, inclusivity, whatever, in the name of inclusivity, all the pretty words that pageant beauties. But I've been around for a long time in esports, very long time. I know a lot of people, I know a lot of inside information, and not a single time in my life, and we're talking closing on 2 decades on esports. I started esports since I was about 11 years old. I am 28, 17 years of esports, ins and outs, countries, continents, different games, FPS, MOBA. There was not a single time that I've heard that a woman was denied playing in a tournament or a pro level because she was a woman. Not a single time. Not a single time. And if you're aware of a single woman who has been on a high enough level, like she was good and denied to play in pro tournaments or pro teams, I would love to hear that, because I have never heard for that to be the case. Never, not a single time. Second thing, now we're getting into the real issue, is that even if I'm okay with women having tournaments, which is, fine, I don't care. Women can have tournaments, but let women play in them. The idea of you create a women tournament and it has good prize pools, and eventually the winner who takes the money is a man, is counterproductive to what you're actually trying to achieve. You're trying to show women play video games. You like to make them feel more comfortable playing in tournaments. You like them to maybe possibly earn some money playing video games. Yeah, awesome. If that's what you're interested in, but why the fuck are you inviting biological men into these tournaments? It's so counterproductive. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna be super brutally honest here. Not brutally, but I'm gonna be completely honest. When I see these things, when my friends and I, when I see my friends and I, when I see these type of things, my friends and I always make the same joke. Why don't we just pretend like we're girls and go compete in these tournaments, just beat all the girls? Yeah, I know it sounds crazy. I know it's gonna offend a whole lot of people, but what is preventing me awkward from saying I'm a girl and go compete in like an Overwatch girls tournament and just grab all the prize money? I know for a fact I'm way better than all of them, and no one can really answer that question. No one can really answer that question. You know why I don't do it? Because I'm a moral person. I'm a moral person. I don't want to steal from women that are trying to compete. And yeah, I think that I just find it completely pathetic. And I feel very bad about this personally. It pisses me off that men can just sit, whether they believe they're a woman or not, they can just say I'm a woman, and there's no one like, what's the check? Like, how can you really tell? How can really, like, how do you determine? Like, if I say I'm a woman, like from the perspective of the organizers, how can they tell, no, you're not? I am. I can just say that. And the thing is that I am not okay with this. But the main question that I have, and I feel very bad about this, but do women care about this? Because I think that it's very simple. I think this whole shit show could have been pretty much avoided. Instead of women saying, yes, men can come and compete with us when they say they're women. With like, no, this guy, it's a dude. It's a dude. I don't want to compete about this. I don't want to compete with this guy. It's a dude. So I think that if women spoke up about these things wouldn't even happen. I think the problem sometimes is self-inflicted. And the genuine question that I have for the ladies here on my streams is, are you okay with this? Like, are you cool with men hijacking women's tournaments? And it's a genuine question. I know there are some girls here in the chat, and it's a genuine question. Are you genuinely okay with men coming to play in your tournaments? I don't play in your tournaments. I mean, I could say that I'm a girl. All my friends and I could say, "Hey guys, we're all girls. Let's build a team and just destroy this entire fucking tournament and grab all the cash money." So, like, if women are not okay with this, it's pretty simple. If you all women collectively in this tournament say, "No, it's a dude. I'm not interested in having this guy in competition. This is a win. I joined this tournament because it's women's only, not because it's for trans-identifying people. This guy's a biological male. I don't want to compete against him." What do you think? They're like gonna kick all of you out and leave the one or two people to play? What do you think? Of course not. And the reason why I talk about this is because I'm starting to feel every time I see this, I'm starting to feel less and less bad about this because it seems like it's self-inflicted. It seems like the only reason why this is happening is because women encourage that. I mean, most women at least encourage that, or at least most women who compete in esports encourage that. So I think that if you, and I genuinely believe that if you are a woman, if you're a girl here in my chat, and you genuinely care about those things, speak out against those things. Speak out of having men play in your tournaments and stealing all your prize money. Dude, this guy won $80,000. So this is a girl, this is a guy. It's like a duo tournament. $80,000. Not a woman won $80,000. I don't see the point of it. I would never. Sorry, my bad. I'm reading the wrong thing. They would call you transphobic if you don't agree with this. Yeah, they would call you transphobic. But let me be honest here. I don't think anybody cares. I don't think any sensible person at this point at this point in time. We're about to finish 2025. I think at the end of 2025, it's been pushed so much and people got so tired of it that nobody really cares about that anymore. No one cares about being called transphobic. It's just a meme at this point. Somebody calls you transphobic or homophobic or racist at this point, it's pretty much a meme. Pretty much a meme. I mean, nobody cares about those things anymore. Nobody's afraid to say what they truly think. In between 2020 and 2024, people were already scared of to say what they think. They were scared of getting canceled. But at this point in time, people don't give a fuck. People don't give a fuck. I personally never gave a fuck. But you think I care about some fucking Twitter goblin mentally ill calling me transphobic? Do you think I give a fuck? And I know that I know that this will offend some people, and I'm telling you, if you're offended by this tweet, you're funny enough. The people who get offended by this tweet always say they're like pro women, and they're like, yeah, we need to encourage women to do more. If you get offended by this tweet, you're ironically holding women back, which is what you are claiming to not want to do. If you get offended by this, you're literally holding women back. You're stealing money out of women. You're not letting women fucking win their own exclusive tournaments. It's crazy. And now we're going to move on for this because this fucking pissed me off. So please, if you're one of my audience and you're a girl, and even if you're a dude, but especially if you're a girl, speak out against this shit. Stop encouraging this fucking bullshit. Stop encouraging this shit, because the only reason why this is happening is because most women in esports are okay with this and they're afraid to speak their mind because they're afraid to be canceled by some fucking retards on Twitter. Okay? So stop. You see that there's a fucking guy in your tournament, say I'm not playing with. It's a fucking dude. It's a tournament for girls like me. I have a vagina, I have chromosomes. I have women fucking chromosomes. Holy shit. Give me a break. And if they want, and if the transgender people want to have their tournament, sure, they can create ones. Don't go into fucking women's ones. And the funny thing is, why don't they ever compete with men? Like, why all the trans women don't go compete with men? You want to know why? Because they'll be fucking demolished. They'll be fucking wrecked. They'll end at some fucking place 17th out of 18th. It's always always it's go to the women's category. It's never go to the men's category. Have you noticed that? Why don't they ever go to the men's category? Why? Why? Why like where are all the like girls who identify as men? Like, why don't they compete with men? They still prefer to play in their own exclusive tournament. Fucking pissing me off, man. So fucking stupid, dude. So fucking dumb. So please, for God's sake, stop being afraid of getting canceled by Twitter retard goblins, mentally ill people on Twitter, okay? Say, no, I am not interested in having a fucking guy with a dick in my tournament. This is a tournament for girls. For me, by the way, there's no men-only tournaments. And let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck who plays in the tournament. Tournament is open for everybody. Girl can play, transgender can play. I don't give even if a cow will play, I don't give a fuck. A cow can play, a cat can play next to me. I don't give a fuck. As long as if they're good and they're competing and they reach the level that needs to be fucking held to compete, great. Cow, cat, transgender, women, whatever. Fucking hell, man. Pissing me off. This fucking shit's pissing me off. And I see this everywhere. This is not Fortnite. This is Overwatch. This is Fortnite. It's fucking Marvel Rivals. It's Valorant. Cut that shit off. Sorry for the rant, guys. I mean, I'm not really sorry, but like, I mean, I know that the title says let's VOD review and all that stuff, but I really had to talk about this because there are things that are important to me that are beyond video games. There are people out here who are sitting behind the screen. They're real people. And because they're real people, there are some, they're gonna matter in the future. And you might have kids. Your kids might matter. And it's important to talk about things and not fucking ruin everything that we like to have, ruin our hobbies, ruin our societies, ruin fucking everything that we have ever loved. Why? Because we're afraid that some Twitter goblin is gonna say, you're transphobic. Don't give a fuck. Yes, transphobic, racist, call me whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. You're a retard. All right. Let's we can move on to VOD reviews. If you're interested in VOD review, guys, it's 5 gifted subs, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch. It's only one per person, so if you've got VOD reviewed, you cannot have it again. The VOD reviews will tell you exactly what the problem is and how to fix it. You will become a new player after the VOD review. Oh, yeah, Galvanizer. Yeah, I remember the review from yesterday. How you doing, man? You have a code ready? Yesterday, you sent me a code that was invalid. So do you have a good one now? We can kickstart off with yours. Winston, Diamond 1. That game was a loss. Okay. Winston, Diamond 1. Let's see it, man.
Ready for battle.
Galvanizer on the monkey. Okay, what the how did that happen in so fast? What's going on, man? 4 seconds, you're already deep into the back line.
One. Attackers incoming.
This is console, by the way. Okay. That was a good jump initially. But let me ask you something really quick, Galvanizer. You do this. Are they going to die here? Are they going to die here at this point? No. If they're not gonna die, do you want to keep chasing them? I just denied them. Yeah, you denied them. My question is very simple. If you just told me they could not die, why did you lose 300 HP? Why did you just lose 300 HP? No idea. Well, you don't want to be randomly taking damage for no reason, right? You realize I'm jumping. They're not dying. They're not dying. Why stay there? Like, okay, I jumped. They moved back. I did my thing. Let me kind of stabilize and realize what's the next move. The worst thing you can do is simply take 300 damage or 200 damage for no reason. You see, this is stabilizing. You're trying to take cover. You're losing less health. I mean, he did pick you and stuff, but. This was nice. Nice try. Okay, so this is the fourth time that you jump on this bridge. And as you can see, you are getting some value, but it's not really going anywhere. So what should have you done? Pretty simple. Stick to the objective, move the payload a bit, see what's up. It's not... Playing tank is a lot about playing patient. And I'll be more practical with what I mean by playing patient. Essentially, you want to make enemies make mistakes. On Monkey or any mobile character, essentially, you don't use your big cooldowns when the enemies have big cooldowns for the most part. You want to kind of go in, get out, go in, get out, set up, get out. Oh, now I see Anna use Sleep Nade. I jump, place a bubble. She's dead. Why? Because she has no Sleep Nade to protect herself. You understand? You jump, you're out. You jump, you're out. But at this point, you jump like 4 times. You should realize, okay, this is not going anywhere. Let me try something else. Let me try a different position. Like, for example, jumping behind them, you know? What if you just jumped here and just kind of try to went behind them for a second, you know? They would probably turn around and try to chase you, but it's good because you take them out of that position. By the way, look at that. Jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. The 4 times were, like, the first 2 times were okay. The other 2 were not okay. But the reason why this happened is because you're Anna through an aid. You're Anna through an aid, you have a big advantage, you capitalize. Great. So they can die. What is VOD review Q? There's only this one for now. 2 enemies are dead. What should he do now? Galvanizer. 2 enemies are dead, you're full HP. I mean, you also have, yeah, just 2 enemies are dead, but full HP. And you have cooldowns, then you have full HP. Advantage, go in. Whoop, jump, Mercy. Or Kiri. Whoever. But, okay, good. And because you are attacking Mercy and Kiriko, this guy tries to make a play and he dies. Because he has no healing. Why? Because you're on the supports. But the most important part, you had an advantage, you capitalized. Boom! Great. Good job. Instead of moving to the payload, where do you think you should be, Galvanizer? Oh, yeah. Oh, never mind. I spoke too early. Spoke too early. You're doing your thing. Good job. The question is, do you think you needed a bubble, Galvanizer? What was the purpose of the bubble here? What is the difference between you placing a bubble here or not placing a bubble? Isolation from who? He's already isolated. You're isolating him from who? He's by himself regardless. Think people will walk off. Okay, let's say they walk up. So what? Let's say there's an Ashe walking up here. So what? They try to shoot me? Yes, but they have 625 HP. So what? So you understand that there's no real reason for you to place a bubble here. You should have just waited with the bubble, shoot. If they walk outside and now you're in danger, now you place the bubble. Or this guy's trying to go back and get healed, you place the bubble to block the heals. Bubble is your most important cooldown. Usually, the cooldown that takes the longer to refresh is the most important one. Why do you think, for example, Baptiste Lamp is so, it's so strong? It's such a strong ability, Baptiste Lamp, right? Yes, that's why it has 30-second cooldown. What are your most important abilities in the game? Your ultimates. And your ultimates are your most important abilities in the game. And that's why it takes a very long time to charge them. So the more cooldown your ability has, the more important it is, which means that you can't just liberally use it. You need to be very purposeful with how you want to use it to get as much value as you can, because it takes a very long time to call back, to get back. And if you don't have it, they will be able to simply use their big cooldown when you don't have yours, because you used yours for no reason. Okay, so where I'm getting with this is that you need to pay attention that you are using your bubbles to get value. If you jump in and no one is shooting at you, or there's like one person that is barely doing damage, you don't need to bubble. Damn, I wonder what you could have had here to not almost explode, Galvanizer. I wonder what ability would be pretty useful here, Galvanizer. Your bubble, man. Your bubble. You know what I mean? And if, by the way, you place a bubble here, not only that you don't explode, you also completely cut their DPS's angle. They have to push through the bubble and walk into the entire enemy line of sight. Understand? Also, you're forgetting to jump with your primal. You need to jump. It adds, oh, here we go. Why don't you jump on the Ashe around the corner? Pretty good with the juggling. Here, you... I was about to say here using the bubble is not a big deal, but now I'm looking at the scoreboards and 2 of your teammates are dead, so it is a big deal. Why are you using a bubble here, Galvanizer? To what? Avoid losing some, like maybe 100 damage that will get healed anyways in just a second? And let's pretend like Soldier was still here with Kiriko and we're fighting. Imagine if you jump on top of the payload and you have no bubble. They kill your Mercy and they maybe kill your DPS. If you place a bubble, they have no chance. Basically, again, using your bubble for no reason. I actually think for the most part, your target priority and dives and setting up is really good. I also thought your primal was good. There is also something that is bothering me. You don't use your secondary fire at all. Your secondary fire is your long range. They try to walk, you just shoot secondary fires. Here, like instead of hiding, secondary fire. They try to walk out, secondary fire. Who did you jump, Galvanizer? Let me guess before you answer the question. You thought somebody was there, right? You thought somebody was there. The thing is, don't think, see with your own eyes. I said this yesterday. One of my pet peeves when people say, I thought that this happened. You will not think that things are happening if you just see. Instead of standing here and seeing nothing, you could have just walked over here and used your secondary fire. You would have seen exactly who's walking out of the choke. And if you walk here, realize, oh, there are 2 people here. 2 supports, I can jump them. Don't think, visually see. Okay? Because this would have dropped your health by 300 and forced your bubble. Kinda ended up working out somehow. This bubble, for example, is okay. Why? Because it's no longer just a Sigma. It's Mercy, Sigma, it can cut off the healing. It can cut off the damage by 3 people. This is great. I like that you're doing this little setup in between. I like that you don't just jump in front of their face and just go all the time action. I like that you use the time to set up. I like that. I like that you're switching positions to surprise the enemies. I like that. Pretty good. You know what would be really helpful here, Galvanizer? This is your last bubble was not that bad, but if you had your bubble here, it would actually been pretty damn helpful. Okay, whew, that was nice. I was so afraid you're gonna die before you get primal. Nice. Your primals are pretty nice, man. Here, placing a bubble is not a big deal because everyone is dead anyways. I like your setup. This is really good. And your right clicks here are good, but this is the first time I see you right click. What was the problem with this place in Galvanizer? Actually, let me respond to that. The problem with this play is that you basically engage in front of the entire people's face and they could shoot you the entire time. A better play would have been, instead of jumping like this, you could have jumped on top of here and then dropped down. Look what happens. Everyone is looking at you and just shooting you down the entire time. You take too much poke damage before anything even happens. Use Prime a little bit too early. And you're focusing at full HP Sigma with your Primal. But usually you don't have problem with target priority, so I'm not going to talk about that much. This bubble was good. Saved your life. Great bubble. Why? Because you were in actual danger. Use the bubble when you were in actual danger. This bubble was good to dodge the rock. Really good. And you killed the Mercy. And now you have to get out. Great. And now you have to contest the soldier on top. Maybe you're not paying attention though. Good bubble. Because everyone can shoot at you. Okay, generally speaking, Galvanizer, I think you play pretty well this game. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is pretty solid gameplay. However, there are two quite big issues that you have, and that's what is holding you back from playing in Masters consistently. Is the number one, you use your bubble on autopilot. Every time you jump in, you just click bubble. You don't really think, do I need a bubble? Am I in danger? Is there anybody around? I mean, if you jump, for example, and it's just a Sigma with no cooldowns that is half HP, you don't need to use a bubble. Dare I say, you don't, even if he's full HP, you don't need to use a bubble. Just jump in and figure out, do I need the bubble or not? Because it's your most important cooldown. It can cut off healing completely, which will help you get kills. It mitigates a bunch of damage, that if you jump into open spaces, the bubble prevents you from taking a bunch of damage. So you have to make sure that every time you use a bubble, ideally, you force their cooldowns first. Ideally. It's not always going to happen, because still it's 12 seconds cooldown. It's not that long, but you can force cooldowns with a bubble and then re-engage. But a lot of the time, you want to jump on enemies and either with the purpose of forcing their cooldowns, but ideally, I'm going to jump in, out, in, out. And when they have no cooldowns, it's going to jump in with a bubble and fully commit because they have no means of protection. And number two, generally speaking, I mean, it's not always happens to you, but you sometimes take a lot of poke damage for no reason. We saw this here. That you were like jumping in front of 5 people. Instead of being here, you see that you're here and the enemies are here. Don't try to cross big open spaces in front of their faces. Try to set from here. You could have jumped over here, or I don't think you can. Maybe you can't reach here, but here for sure it has cover, and then you can walk from here. And the first time we actually saw it was the beginning. You jumped here, which was okay, if you remember, which was fine. But then you saw the enemy push toward you and you stayed still and took 300 damage. Now, what is the problem with taking a lot of poke damage before anything really happens? Two things happen. One from the perspective that is obvious and one from the perspective that is less obvious. The perspective that is obvious, that if you don't have full HP, you can't really hard engage because you will die. If you lose 300 HP, it means that you have 300 HP, and if you dive the enemies with 300 HP, they can simply kill you pretty fast. You need most of your HP when you make dives. You know, that's why you can commit to big, like, you can commit a lot because you have tons of HP. You can commit into a bunch of people's faces because you have tons of HP. And the second one that is a little bit less obvious that most people don't think about is that when you constantly take poke damage before anything even happens, your supports constantly have to heal you. And if your supports constantly have to heal you, it means that they have less time to do damage, they have less time to set up, they're putting themselves in really bad positions a lot of times, they're not utilizing their utility to give you advantages. I'll give you like a very, very easy example of that. If you take 300 damage and you're in front of your Ana, and you took 300 damage before anything even really happened, she throws a nade on you. If she throws a nade on you, she can't throw a nade on enemies that are going to be purple. And if the enemies are purple, when you jump in, they probably die. All right? So these are the two main things that you have to work on. Number one, making sure your bubbles are intentional. Intentional, like if you need protection, you place a bubble. If you want to cut off healing or prevent cooldowns from getting by, or in like, that's when you use a bubble. If you don't need protection because the enemies simply don't look at you, they don't shoot you, they're not in a position to shoot you, no point to use the bubble yet. The second thing, try to avoid, I like the way you're setting up, I like that you're jumping to setups. But if you realize the enemies are too far away and you need another setup, it's okay, take another setup. So if you jump here and you realize the enemies are here, don't just make the jump from here to here. It's like, okay, let's continue setting up. Let me go here, and then I'll drop. Great. That was a very productive overview, and I'm confident with that feedback you can hit Masters. And you'll be here in a few days later, and I'm pretty positive you'll hit Masters, man. Hey, bot, I'm watching your old Venture and Rank to GM, and I realized that I've been kind of engaging with Venture wrong, haha. I'm not gonna lie, my Rank to GM on Venture was it's pretty old. And the way you play Venture now is you essentially become a kamikaze bomber. You have 10 deaths per 10, you just kill everyone while trading your life for it. Apparently that's what gets everyone to champion. That's why that hero is absolute bullshit. Hey, I found you from YouTube. Do a video where you help the Kiri player hit diamond. That's awesome, man. Do you like my videos? Can you see my replay? I do VOD reviews for 5 gifted subs, whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube. Diablo, thank you for the 5 subs, man. Let's get into it. Send me a code, hero, and rank. Why is everyone in chat new? That's interesting. There's a lot of new chatters today. How do you guys find me? Finally caught one of your streams and watching your videos for months, and you've helped me climb to diamond from gold 5. Thank you for your time. Happy to help, Nathan, man. What rank is it? It was diamond 1 console. Have you ever played Deadlock? No. What's the highest you've been with Genji? I don't know. I don't play a lot of Genji. YouTube? Okay. Good to have you here. Okay. Diablo. What hero and what rank, bro? What is your hero and rank? Mind your own business. Fuck. You send me a code. Yeah, I'm seeing the code, but what is the hero and the rank?
Ready for battle.
I see Doomfist. That's the hero. What is the rank?
Ready.
How do you get a battery? 5 gifted.
3, 2,
How you doing today? I'm doing good, Gruff. How about yourself, man?
incoming. Escort the payload.
Gold 2. Okay, gold 2 Doom. Awesome.
I'm with you.
Double.
I have to ask you something. And Diablo, do you think this was a good play? Genuine question. Do you think this was a good play? Yeah, delete it. You can do that. Delete. Please do that. Diablo, you're with me, bro? Do you think this was a good play? Just like it's genuine question. I'm not trying to make it's not insulting or anything. No, I use all my abilities. Yeah, but he got 2 kills, right? And because people get 2 kills, they think they played well. The question that I would like to follow up with, if this was a higher rank and these players were diamond, do you think they would die? Do you think you kill the enemies here if the enemies are diamond and not gold? I die. It's not, even if you don't die, you definitely don't get the kill. So let me kind of talk through the mistakes that happen here. Number one, I like that you went here. Notice that the enemies don't pay attention to you. You could have easily surprised the enemies, which you kind of did. But the problem is, if the enemies are not looking at you, why do you want to let them know you're here? Look, why are you shooting here? This does 0 damage. You essentially did 5 damage to a Juno, and you ruined your entire element of surprise. What he should have done when both were not looking, slam, and maybe then punch. You didn't have to warn them, hey guys, I'm here, I'm gonna jump you. If your Doom does no damage from far away, if people are not looking at you, and this is not exclusive to Doom, but just jump them when they don't pay attention, and then try to kill them. You're more likely to kill them because you have the element of surprise. You didn't have to shoot them far away and let them know if they don't see you. Mousetrap, thank you for almost $3 Canadian. I reached Master's Force, thanks to you. I'm happy to help, man. Thank you for the $3 Canadian, man. So instead of letting them know you're coming, should have just surprised them because they weren't paying attention. You got 2 kills, which means it's time to go. Now, the only reason why the enemy Ramatra is dead is because Ana missed every heal. Instead of jumping from here, right in front of their face, Diablo, you could have just walked here and jump here and attack the soldier. Who is more likely to die? 250 HP soldier or 500 HP Ramatra with a shield and nemesis form and a block? The answer is soldier. And also, instead of jumping in their face and possibly getting exploded by Ananate soldier shot, could have just slam into a position they're not looking. But for you to lose that fight, it would take a lot because it's 3-on-5. This is great target priority, good. You don't really get shot and you block, but that's okay. All you have to do is just heal up and chill. Healing up, healing up. Kiriko is missing every heal button. Is this console, Diablo? This is console, right? Maybe not, maybe not. Great! Slam, block, punch. To be honest, yeah, it's pretty good. Why is everyone shooting at your block though? Instead of being here, Diablo, in this position, where do you think you could be? Where do you think you could be here? Basically, can you kill anyone from this position, Diablo? Stonks, by the way, thank you for the prime, and appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude. Actually, take space in the high, whatever. Actually, no, this is pretty good. I was pretty sure it gets capped. This is okay. This is fine. You're preventing Diva from touching point. I thought you capped already. It was my bad. Ignore. Let's complete. Let's compete. Let's continue. Nice. Nice. Good pressure, man. I like it here consistently applying pressure. It's really good. Although, hey Cropson, how you doing, man? You're making a mistake that will get you punished in higher ranks. Do you notice that you're using both cooldowns to get in most of the time? Use slam and then punch to go in. And then use slam and punch to go in. And then you have no ability to get out if you're in danger. So if Ana sleeps you, you're gonna be in trouble. I don't know what was that ulti, but maybe it was a misclick. Who knows? Now, using 2 abilities to go in works very well against gold players because they simply don't know how to use their abilities or hit their shots or... Here, you see, you punch in, you slam out, save your life. But now you double down. And they're all shooting at your block. You see? Look. You punch in. You have 300 HP in front of 5 enemies. What do? Use the only ability you have you can get out with to slam in. You have 858 HP. The only reason why you're not dead here, Diablo, is because the enemies suck. You die? Okay. You die? Okay. Spoiler. Because you used all of your abilities to go in and in and in without saving one to get out. The only time you can use both abilities to get in is if you're absolutely certain that you will not die. Maybe just one person, maybe it's a Moira that doesn't have a lot of damage, and maybe the enemy is like very low HP. You shooting from here, you do like 2 damage. You can set up, instead of shooting from here, you can jump here, wait a bit, boom, punch. Wait a bit, boom, punch. But use trying to shoot from far away, it's a waste of time. Try to set up, try to get closer. You spend like 10 seconds shooting there from far away. Use punch and slam to go in. Okay, when you have your ult, you can do that. You're missing your ults. Instead of shooting at a full HP diva, you better focus on somebody else, which is what you try to do. Okay. Okay, use your shift to get out. I like to see that. Nice. You see, that's why it's important to save abilities to get out when you're in front of a lot of people. By the way, I have to ask everyone here a question. When you see the enemies, when you play against an enemy Doom, right? And you see that he's in front of your face and charging up a punch, how likely do you think that he's going to hit you if you see him charging up the punch? Not likely. Not likely. You're significantly more likely to hit punches and generally just getting kills when the enemies are not paying attention to it. They're surprised. So I'll give you an example, right? Let's say like the Doom was here, right? He was here initially. There was a Reaper here, whatever. He was here. But the enemies were fighting over here. If he punched from here, he's significantly more likely to hit the punch and actually get a kill instead of doing it from here where all the enemies are looking. You want to try to go into, especially when you're a very mobile character, you want to engage enemies, especially with a punch, from positions they're not paying attention to. And what allows you to set up in those positions in the first place is your slam. Like, for example, and like if everyone is here, you can slam here, then boom, punch. Used every ability to go in. Not good. Use the again ability to go in. The only reason why you're not dead is, how do I say this nicely? Because they're not good. Oh dear lord, the fact that you don't die, yeah, you do die. So what have we learned about you, Diablo? There are 2 main things that are holding you back from ranking up. Number 1, you simply constantly go in and in and in and in and in. The thing is, you need to save one ability to get out. Most of the time, it's going to be your punch, unless it's empowered. Sorry, it's going to be... No, sorry, yeah. You want to punch in, block, slam out, because it builds your empowered punch, and then you go in with a punch. Most of the time, it's going to be punch in, slam out. Most of the time, right? Sometimes it can be slam in, punch. It depends. But the idea is, the main principle is that you want to have an ability to consistently, when you go into in front of a lot of enemies, you need to save one cooldown to run away. Okay? So you go in, save one cooldown to get out. The only time you can use 2 cooldowns to go in is if you know for sure you're going to die. So if you jump on a Kiriko by herself here and there's nobody nearby, you can use both cooldowns because a Kiriko is not going to deal 550 damage to you through shields and blocks. Okay? The second thing, the reason why you don't get as many kills as you potentially can is because every single time that you punch or slam, it's always in front of people's faces. Every time that you slam, try to get into a position behind them. So instead of slamming like this, slam, boom, in the sky, like this. Try to always surprise the enemies with your punches and slams. Okay? The more in and out you go, eventually you're gonna... You go in, you get out. You go in, you get out. You go in, you get out. The more you go in and get out, eventually somebody will be low enough. The next time you go in, they will actually die. Okay? And especially if you go in with a slam, if you go in with a punch and then block and charge up the block and then jump out and you have your empowered punch, and next time you go in with a punch, they're more likely to die because empowered punch deals tons of damage. The third thing is you have to start being more, you use your ultimate and you don't land on anybody, but that could be maybe misclicks or whatever. It's not a big deal. Focus on, number one, saving one ability to get out when you're in front of a lot of enemies. Don't just use everything to go in. And number two, every time you punch, not most of the time when you punch and slam, try for it to be from a position that is not in front of their face and try to surprise them more often. What rank? This is gold on console. Okay. Great. It's pretty good. The thing is about meta ranks is that it can make tons of really bad decisions and still win games because the enemies were not going to be good enough to capitalize on those decisions, which is normal. I mean, the thing about the difference between ranks is how good the enemies can capitalize on your mistakes. I only have quick play matches. Man, why are you playing quick? Why are you playing quick play? Cancel punch if gonna fail. Yeah, that's true. 302ZX, thank you for the prime, man. I really appreciate it. Means a lot when you guys subscribe to me. It means a lot, genuinely. Thank you so much. Awkward. What percentage of time do you think aim is keeping someone from ranking out? 0, actually. 0. 0%. Can you do my VOD? 5 gifted. Yeah, the VOD review queue is open. 5 gifted for a VOD review, guys. You'll leave like a new player. You're gonna like log into the game like, oh my god, the things that Awkward said, they work. Quick play is good if you have never played a hero. If you've never played a hero, the best thing you can do is this. Do you only review losses? No, I review everything. I can review everything, unless it's stomp. Don't send me stumps. Do you review open queue? Yes. Cancel rank? No. What do you mean 0 a silver player can't just keep ranking up? Eventually he'll be stuck by because of his aim. No, because when a person ranks up, his mechanics also improve with that. Sprezzy thing with a 5 gifted. Code hero and rank, dude. Good decision making leads to good mechanics. Good mechanics don't lead to good decision making. If I'm coming back to Overwatch 2 after not playing for 7 years, should I dive straight into comp? If so, why? Yes. Why? Because that's how you learn the most and the best. Cassidy Masters 4. Surprisingly, did you watch my Unranked GM, recent Unranked GM on Cass? Haven't yet? Okay. You have to watch this after. It will help you a lot.
Ready for battle.
Do you do VOD review requests for high GM low champs? Yes, for everyone.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming.
Let me ask you a question.
End of 2. 1.
Surprised, if your entire team is here, why the hell are you in the middle of the point? I was sleeping, okay. What have you been doing for the past 30 seconds, surprising? Realistically. Nothing, right? What could have you done? Well, number one, you could have tried to kind of see if you can shoot anybody here. That would be fairly dangerous. But to be honest, when you saw Monkey jump up, you could have just walked up and just Phantom the Hammer him. And get him out of here. That's what he could have done. That is probably the best thing you could have done. Or try to see if there's anything else to shoot. But you're just hiding, trying to shoot a monkey bubble far away. You can't really break a monkey bubble from far away on cast. Here, this position is not going to help you. It's a pretty tiny corridor. You can't really do much with that. And again, you're kind of doing nothing. No damage, no damage. Like, instead of like looking at this monkey where your entire team is looking at him, you can just pick here. Boom, jiggle. See if you can find a pick. Maybe you could have killed Zen. Maybe you could have killed Pharah. Not shooting, man. It's been 45 seconds in the... Okay, that was a good kill, but... I'm too scared of Hanzo? Look what you just did to the Hanzo, man. Why are you scared of a Hanzo? You're very stationary, Surprised. You stood here for a minute. This entire 1 minute you've been standing at the same spot. You didn't try to go around. You didn't try to take this position. You didn't try to see if you can surprise the enemies. You're super stationary. The problem with being stationary is when people know where you're at, it's much easier to kill you, and it's less likely for you to kill them because they know where you're at and they can easily hide from you. Again, you're hiding in this low corner. 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 You know? Until you finally die. Staying in one place for too long is really, really bad on any character. Hey, Bo. The reason why you killed the Widow is because he didn't stay here. It's because he moved from here to here and she didn't expect it. That is why you managed to kill the Widow. Because he didn't stay in the same place for too long. You need to rotate. You need to move around. Here he sees you. You can't really get the kill unless he messes up real bad. So you need to get out. And again, you almost die because you stayed on the left side too long. You killed the Widow. You see you're not going to kill the Pharah. Just get out. If you stay here too long, you eventually let them creep up on you, and then they will just catch you. Why do you think you almost managed to kill the Hanzo? Legit question, surprising. Why do you think you almost killed the Hanzo? Let me show you this again. I rotated and didn't expect. Essentially, you started. Approximately 4 seconds ago, you were here, right? The enemies all saw you over there. They saw Cassidy over there. And then in 3-4 seconds, all of a sudden you move into a position that they're not looking at anymore, which means you had a very strong element of surprising them. You almost killed the Hanzo. If he didn't get healed at the right time, you would have killed him. How often do you do VOD reviews? Pretty often. I like to do high noon and then just stay scope in open space, but you're probably... I think you might kill Widow here. I don't know. Zen. Why did you kill the Zen? And why are you probably gonna kill the Hanzo? Why did you kill Zen and Hanzo? Surprising? Moving, going to where enemies are not looking. Enemies are looking right side. Let me try to surprise them from the left. Enemies are looking down. Let me surprise them from under. Enemies are looking down. Let me try to surprise them from above. Enemies are looking there. Let me surprise them from there. You get what I'm saying? Every time, and this point is so significantly different than here. You stayed 2 minutes here, no kills, no nothing, until eventually you die. Here, notice you're here. 2 seconds later, 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 again, boom, hands up from behind. You constantly try to move into positions that will be surprising to the enemies. You want to catch them off guard. And that is why you're able to get so many kills here. This was good, but felt unintentional. Ah, you got too greedy here. You should have died here. Got way too greedy here. Bull, when he was by himself, not really threatening, but as soon as he saw the Pharaoh show up, had to leave. What rank is this? Masters. Yeah, this is you getting way too greedy. Again, why did you die here? If we were to kind of like use the same logic, why did you die here? Walk way too far up? Yes, but you walked way too far up from a position they already saw you from. You were here, they know you're here, everybody's looking here, and you decide, okay, let me just walk where everyone is looking, where everybody knows I am. What you maybe could have done is like, well, you could have walked here and see if you can surprise somebody. Dare I say you could have even walked here? Dare I say. Aim lab. Oh, no. He's dead, right? No, he got none of. Aim labs, aim labs. Very important to shoot the ball mines in the sky. Why did you almost kill the Pharaoh? Because he got surprised. The soldier, look, the reason why this Pharaoh, you almost killed the Pharaoh, is because your soldier is running, going up. The Pharaoh is going for your soldier, and then you attack the Pharaoh from where he's not looking. That's why the Pharaoh almost died. That is exactly why. And the more you do it, the more you win. The problem is, most of the time when you surprise the enemies, it's kind of unintentional. Your team sets it up for you, and you just kind of by accident get there. No, you have an advantage. You're pushing. That's pretty good. What? How did he get into this position? Use your roll. Oh, yeah. So you're on the left side. You realize there's nobody there, but you saw your entire team was here 2 seconds ago, which means the enemies will think your team is here, which means they will go here. And if they go here, they're gonna meet you. Why? Because you stay in the same spot for too long. And that is why you probably die. No, you don't die. Okay, you're Ryan Monkey. Save the day like the Avengers. Let's see how you play this out on attack. I'm curious. Widow.
One.
Soldier! Guys, he's doing the swaps. He's swapping. He's doing swaps. Not good. Prezi, no swapping, dude. No swapping. What happened? But Soldier, by the way, Soldier and Cass pretty much play the same way fundamentally. So let me see something. I mean, this is not a bad idea. This is pretty good. This was nice. Notice, by the way, check this out. I wanted to see this Pharah. Why do you think the Pharah... Look. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought the Pharah was looking over there. He wasn't. Why do you think you died? Prezi. Why do you think you die here? Hint. Hint, big hint. Walked out in the open. No, you've been standing here for a while until everybody starts looking at you and you're still in their face. If the enemies look at you, it means that you're in the wrong position, man. You're playing a DPS that is mobile. Even when Cassidy is not super mobile, you shouldn't find yourself very often in front of people's faces. You could. I'm saying that every time you have an opportunity to not be in their face, it will be good for you because you can surprise them. And the more you surprise them, the less you spend time in their face, the less you will die. So how can you explain to me how is it possible that you have 4 people looking at you? 4. Because you've been standing here and shooting and not moving. Okay? So in short, Surprising, you actually do make rotations sometimes. The problem, they're inconsistent. It feels like they just happen by luck. And all the time, that when you're surprising players, it's not because you do it yourself. It's because somebody else distracts the enemies for you, and then you just happen to be there. So what I would like for you to do is stop staying at the same place for too long and just move more often. Move more often. Try to ask yourself, where the enemy's not looking, I want to try and surprise in that position. And once you go to that position and you realize, I try to surprise, and they're looking, and it doesn't really work, let me get back to main. Main, see where the enemies are. I figure out that they're here. They're looking there. Let me go to the place that they're not looking, try to surprise them. Whether it worked or didn't work, especially if it didn't work, if it doesn't work, don't be stubborn and stay there. I need to get the kill. If you failed the element of surprise, simply go back and try again in a few seconds later. Okay? Awesome. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. If you gift 5, if you gift 5, I'll do that right now. Of course, surprising. He also forgot to reload, otherwise Farah would be dead. Yeah, but the thing is, that's the mistakes that you shouldn't really pay attention to. Like, how often do you think he doesn't get the kill because he forgets to reload? Once a game? When something happens once a game, it's not a problem. Is there anybody else in queue? No, there isn't anybody else in queue. The queue is open, guys. If you'd like to have your VOD review and completely transform your gameplay, you can do it right now. 5 gifted, 1 per person. Oh, damn, does that cost money? Yeah? What are the good perks for Kiri after the patch? Everything that was before. Although I do think that the TP perk that gives you attack speed can work when you play with a duo that plays a tank, dive tank. I think it like jumps in, you just TP to him, and you guys try to assassinate people together. Where are you from? I'm from Israel. I asked Awkward for a picture and told me to go fist myself and that I look like a walnut. Yeah, that was hilarious. David, that was really funny. Loved your new Anna YouTube video, bro. Thank you. How do you gift subs on YouTube? It's a great question. I actually, you click the gift membership button, don't you? On Twitch, under the stream, you'll have a gifted sub option. It's like a big purple thing. But also on YouTube, it's the same thing. Do it for free and I kiss you, I will pass, man. I will pass. But I have tons of free stuff on YouTube. You can check them out. My duo on Kiri told me it's hard to help me on the off angle is Kiri. My duo on Kiri? What are you playing? Have you ever done aim training? Well, in third-party softwares? No, I haven't. I haven't done aim training on third-party softwares. I've never used aim labs or Kovac ever. I don't think you can gift subs on YouTube. Yes, you can. You can. People have done it before. Is it possible to use Rank Up Academy VOD review in here? No. Rank Up Academy is a separate service. What I'm doing here is to get people into Rank Up Academy, you know? If people find this valuable, well, chance we can help out way more in Rank Up Academy. Any life advice? Put in real effort. Try very hard. Don't be lazy. You know, the obvious stuff. There's a quote that I read the other day that somebody, you know, that I thought I maybe in the context of this, I'll share. I saw this yesterday. Max, thank you for becoming a member, man. Thank you. Fuck. Okay, here we go. The guy who asked for life advice, I actually saw a good quote yesterday that I thought was very, very good. You already know what to do, you just haven't done it enough times yet. Success isn't some magic list nobody knows. It's an obvious list nobody does, which is absolutely true. Most people who feel like they are lost or whatever, they know what to do. You know what to do. You know what you need to do. You just haven't done enough times yet. It's a great quote. How many monthly VOD reviews are included in Rank Up Academy membership? Currently, it's one VOD review and one live coaching, and you have assignments as well. But we are making another tier for more, for double that. For double the sessions. Play Reaper. Let me see what's going on. I'm testing. You can see if you can gift on YouTube. Yeah, man, you can gift on YouTube. People have done it many times before. You can gift on YouTube. But I appreciate it, Max. Thank you for gifting. Thank you for being a subscriber on Twitch and also on YouTube, man. It means a lot. Thank you. What do you do when you're playing here and your team takes so much damage? You're stuck heal butting and can't off angle and flank without your team dying. You're thinking about this the wrong way. The only reason why your team is taking so much damage and you always have to heal them is because the enemies shoot your team more than your team shoots them. If you shoot the enemies more often, you will see that you don't need to heal that often because the enemies simply don't shoot as much because they either die or they have to always hide. What are the assignments like? Assignments are essentially you post clips of you playing and people give you a review. Usually, you need to send assignments after you had a VOD review. So if somebody told you in the VOD review, if the coach told you in the VOD review that, for example, you need to, just like I said, told the Cassidy player, you need to rotate more often. You need to send clips of you rotating and trying to make surprising play, and then the coach tells you if it was good or bad and elaborates, of course. Kind of make sure that you're doing the thing that you have to work on and you're actually improving the thing. We don't tell you only what to do. We actually make sure you do it and that you improve on it. Why did you play or coach in OWCF? Think you would do better than a lot of players there? I'm not interested in playing pro, but I am not against playing with pro teams. I'll happily work with any pro teams. But I think that, generally speaking, becoming a pro coach, I don't think there's a lot of new coaches that kind of showed. Maybe I'm wrong. I think that it's like perception. I think that pro players will have a hard time perceiving that somebody who makes videos on YouTube could possibly be a good coach, you know? And I get that. I was a player. I was a pro player. I understand, like, oh, this YouTuber, the guy that makes YouTube content for players who play ranked could be a coach in pro? No way. I get that. I was a pro player like that. So I understand that perspective. Pro teams don't pay that much. I disagree. I think that it depends on the results that you can drive. I'm very confident I can drive pretty good results with pro teams. And of course, my pay will be based on the results that I provide. Do you have a numerical rating system or just subjective rating? I don't know. And what's the contest? Why don't you play or sorry, I said that. Do you have other coaches rank up academy for yourself? Yeah, we have a phenomenal team, man. Rank up academy is a phenomenal team. If you want to gift on YouTube, hit you must be a member and click on the cash icon bottom right of chat. Oh, okay. I didn't know that you needed to be a member. That's interesting. That's actually according to the quote you just told. The assignments force you to implement because you might know what to do, but you won't improve until you start doing it. Absolutely correct. That's why the assignments were created in the first place. When do you think consistently performing better in a role becomes carry potential? I find I'm frequently coming out of kill death, but it can't seem to climb. What do you think consistently performing better in a role becomes carry potential? I think you're mixing something up. Carry potential is something that if you have the ability to surprise the enemies and you have the ability to do a lot of damage, burst damage per second, your carry potential becomes higher the more you can do those things. That's why Mercy and Lifer have terrible carry potential. If you are not carrying your matches, it means that you simply don't contribute to enemies dying as much. Or at least not more than the enemies or the people that you play against. What's the difference in getting coached by you specifically in Rank Up Academy? Pay, info, time? Well, it's not getting coached by me or Rank Up Academy. Rank Up Academy is like a monthly service. Getting coached by me privately, it's just a completely different setup. It's a one-on-one coaching. It's longer, and the pay depends on your needs. How many hours? You know, what is your rank? What are your aspirations? There are many things. So it's significantly more expensive. Yeah. So the private one is just longer sessions. There's like more volume in short amount of time. SD Ninja, thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Thank you. In short, for the most part, I wouldn't recommend for anybody to try to do private coaching with me unless my free videos have helped you. If my free videos have helped you, private coaching can be a great option. Chances I can help way more in private coaching. If my videos have not helped you, just keep using my videos until they help you. Can I DM you about that? How does that work? You can most definitely DM me. However, I think that you should do. There's gonna be a new Rank Up Academy website that are gonna have much more of these details. So yeah, I'll explain everything to you. You can just me a DM. SD Ninja 5 gifted, man. Send me a code here on Rank, my man. Let's do it. How do I get my VOD reviewed? 5 gifted subs. Are you doing more on ranked gems again? Yes. On the carry potential question, I find I am leading the fight 1 or 2 kills early, but just can't seem to have the team consistently win. What can I do DPS role aside from that? Well, the answer to that question is that you live under a false premise. You don't consistently get 1 or 2 picks when the fight starts, because if you would do that consistently, you would rank up. You might think you do it consistently because you do it one time, maybe 1 time a game, and then you lose. The idea is that you need to play consistently well. But the word is consistently well. You can't have one really good team fight and 4 other below average team fights and then expect to rank up. No, if you want to rank up to a rank above, you need to perform above average consistently. All right. I got a code, Platinum Symmetra feeling stuck. Great. Symmetra, that's really cool. I miss coaching Symmetra. We had some Rank Up Academy students playing Symmetra, and they actually, you know, when I think of it now, the Symmetra players in Rank Up Academy ranked up the most. I remember there were not a whole lot, but I think 10. Most of them, actually, decent amount of them hit top 500 in Symmetra. I think that Symmetra is just because it's a niche character that not a lot of people know how to play. Is that when you tell people how to play Symmetra well, they tend to do so good because the enemies, people are not used to playing against good Symmetras. You get tons of value because people just don't know how to react. When you TP, you have to make sure you do it right off the spawn door. Not let everybody walk out and then put a TP here. Should put a TP from here, man. Generally speaking, yeah. Hey, Bamato. Looking forward to any fights? The White House card, maybe. There are talks between John Jones and Pereira. I think that will be fun.
Placing a turret here. They have disrupted my plan.
I like that you're trying to take an off angle. This is really, 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 really good. However, what are you forgetting about, man? Car wash, what are you forgetting about here? I mean, I like that you're trying to take an off angle. You apply a little pressure on the junker, but what are you forgetting about here? Now, thank you for the prime, dude. Thank you so much. Turrets or so? I mean, you used one turret, so I can't say you forgot about it. TP, dude. You have an ability that you're not using. So instead of doing this whole dangerous walk, right? The Junkrat can maybe fly you off the map. Well, from walk, you could have placed TP from over here to maybe like over here or over here and apply pressure from an angle and like utilize the angle. I mean, what I would have done personally, what I've done is put a TP from here to here, and then I would have had this angle. I would have controlled this angle, and if they push me, I just TP back. That's what I would have done. The way, so I'm gonna kind of just spill all the Symmetra secrets here. The way to carry on Symmetra is TP usage. What makes a good Symmetra and a bad Symmetra compared to a bad Symmetra is how well Symmetra can use her TP. So as I explained, carry potential boils down to two things. The ability to surprise the enemies and the ability to do as much burst damage per second. Okay? The more you can do the two, the more likely you are to carry a game. So if we go by that criteria, what does Symmetra have that can surprise the enemies consistently? A TP. You always want to P2 off angles to the blind spots of the enemies, try to apply pressure, and you virtually do it with no risk, because if they chase you, just take the TP back. That's why Symmetra is so strong when utilized correctly. Like here, TP. Look, if you TP over here, look at that amazing position. You TP over here, Ana is dead. If you just place a TP right now over here, the Ana would be dead. But Diana still died, but it's because she made a mistake, not because you made a good play. You didn't do a whole lot. Yes, you applied some pressure on the Junkrat, but it's very difficult to hit shots from far away. Hitting the right clicks from here in comparison to here is a time and day difference. I don't think you could even miss from here a right click. Let's see when you actually use your TP. I'm curious. Will you use your TP anytime? Let's cut this board. So I explained how you carry on Symmetra. Let me show you that you don't do it, and that's why you don't carry on Symmetra. Okay? Let's see when you actually use TP. 1 minute 30 seconds. I know it says 140, but it's like the whole spawn thing. Let's say 1 minute 30 seconds. Not a single TP was placed. Well, use the TP. Okay. What is that TP? Oh! That wasn't bad, but it was too early. And the reason why it was too early, because you still had enemies looking around that area, so they would see you TP. But I like it. I like it. This is what you should do every time you have TP. Your TP is on a 10-second cooldown, dude. 10-second cooldown. It took you 1 minute and 40 seconds to put your first TP. You need to do it every 10 seconds. But I like the idea with the TP. I like the idea. I like it. Also, by the way, when you TP, you don't have to just right click. You can beam the enemies. Like if you TP'd here, if you TP right now, you can just beam these guys. You don't have to right click. Before you TP, you charge it for right click and you hit it as soon as you TP for the burst damage, but then you can start beaming them. Let's see when you place your TP again. Okay, another TP. Let's see what happens with a TP. You do the same thing twice. Usually same things don't work twice, okay? And also it was way too early. So Element of surprise, as we talked about. Do you think that TP has the element of surprise? Car wash. Do you think that TP has the element of surprise? Not anymore, not ever. Not ever in any of that situation. What is the difference? Why doesn't this have the element of surprise? And at the first fight, when the enemies were here, this TP would have the element of surprise. What is the difference between the two TPs? Why is one element of surprise? Why is one not element of surprise? High ground? No. No, you don't need high ground for the element of surprise. One is out of their LOS. You can make the case that this is also out of their LOS. They're looking for this is out of their LOS. It's a much more obvious answer, guys, than you think. They can see TP on heights. Well, I don't. A lot of the time they won't be able to see TP here. Guys, look at what George said. Look at what George said. Engage time. The reason why this was not surprising is because the enemies were not busy with anything. They're just walking out of spawn. They have nothing to deal with. Yeah, they shoot some characters that are far away, but they're not really feeling under threat of anything. They're not busy. They're like, oh, there's a TP here. Let me destroy the TP. But if the enemies are over here and everybody's fighting close range and then you place TP here, yeah, they can't just be like, oh shit, there's a TP there. But yeah, but there's a Rhino Artillery in my face. So I can't really deal with a TP now. Your TPs should be as soon as the team fight starts. That's the most element of surprise because the enemies are busy. They have too many things to deal with to like realize there's a TP behind. Okay? So use 2 TPs in the span of 2.5 minutes, and both of them didn't have any element of surprise. And also, where are your turrets? Out of curiosity. Oh, okay. Good, you're placing it. Same thing. You place the TP, but the enemies are still kind of here. Oh, wait. Now it will be perfect. Now, if you TP now, check this out. If you TP now, the enemies are busy. Look, Wu Yang, I need to heal Ramatro. I need to heal Ramatro. Kiriko, I need to heal Ramatro. If you TP now, this Wu Yang is just dead. You just beam him into oblivion. Let's see if you actually take the TP. Please take the TP. Please. Ah, man. Let's go into the second point. Let's see how you utilize TP on the second point. Hi, Leon Hero. Thank you for 5 memberships. We'll get to you right after, man. Instead of staying here and doing nothing, what could you do? Boom. You can TP over here. Here you go. If you TP over here, look, right click on a junk. He's dead. Apply pressure on these guys. They might die. Right clicks on these guys. They might die, man. But you don't utilize your TP. When do you actually use your TP? And also, by the way, your TP is disengage ability. You see everybody's creeping up and you just TP out of the way. Put a TP here. Run away. So as you can see, you're struggling on Symmetra because you don't understand what makes Symmetra strong. What makes Symmetra strong is using the TP to surprise the enemies in the mid-fight. Every time team fight starts, you should place a TP on an off angle somewhere they're not looking and try to kind of quickly assassinate them and surprise them and burst damage them. If you're close range, you can beam them. If it's from like mid range, you don't have to beam them. Like here, you can really drop down and beam them because you risk dying. But when you TP in the middle of a fight to an off angle, you have no risk because you can always take the TP back. And by the way, a good way to nerf Symmetra is that you could not TP for 2 seconds after you TP. I think that would make her very weak. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Symmetra is that strong to guarantee a nerf. But if you want to nerf Symmetra, is that a great way to nerf her is that you are not able to take a TP within 2 seconds after TP. But she doesn't need a nerf. So please, mid-fight, put your TP in a position the enemies are not paying attention to. Try to surprise them, and worst case scenario, just TP back. And that is how you carry Symmetra all the way up to Diamond. Let me tell you, probably Masters. All right. Appreciate the follows, the subs, guys. We have Hylian Hero. Hylian, can you please send me a code here on Rank? 5 memberships on YouTube. I appreciate it. And the funny thing is, like, is it really that simple to play Symmetra? And the answer is yes, it is. It's simple. It's not always easy, but it is simple. And you would be surprised how much value you get. Games are going to feel like a walk in the park after you understand, oh, I need to use TPs to get into off angles. All right, we have a Wrecking Ball in Diamond 5. Hey, Speak, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the stream, man. See you that it's your first message. How do you come across me? What do you pick on Sim, Extra Turret, and Shield or Bait? I won't pick Shield ever. Extra Turret, I don't remember what is the other one. But the Extra Turret maybe is not bad. What is the other one? Let me see. Forgot what the other one is. What I would pick is... This is actually pretty good. I would pick that. This is good. Helps you with the beaming mid-range. It's pretty good. I take this and this. I pick beam and shield. Well, shield, not barrier. Yeah, I think that it's talking about shield. But yeah, shield is good. Barrier is not good. All right, Diamond 5, Wrecking Ball. Let's go. I love some Wrecking Balls. Your YouTube videos are accurate and Master GM feel like you give good tips. Thank you. Thanks. I thought his beam length is good. Already can tell you, I mean, this was not a bad play, but initially you need to set up. Let me ask you a simple question, Highland Hero. When you play bowl, do you think you should be in front of people's faces? Do you think you should attack them from behind or above or the right side or left side? How long will we be doing VOD reviews today? Do not know. I actually want to play a few games as well. I need to get 25 wins in support. From an unexpected angle. So if you have grapple and every 4 seconds you can literally move in the speed of light, instead of staying here, could have you maybe set up here? And then again, as soon as team fight starts, you could have just kind of booped them from behind or slammed them from behind. Think about it. You could have gotten here about now if you just didn't stop there, if you use your grapple. And you sneak up behind them, and as soon as they make contact with your team, you push them in, and then you slam them, and probably all die. Now, I'm not saying that you contesting the Tracer here, there was not good, because it was okay. But there's definitely value to be held somewhere else. And the reason why it was not bad is because, well, you prevent from attacking your team. The only problem is that your team is over there. So if you don't even contest the Tracer, what is she gonna do? And this kind of is proven by the fact that you lost your soldier, because you were not part of the fight. If you slam these guys and boop them in, less likely for them to kill your soldier. Good. Next. Moira no fade. Good target priority. Love to see it, dude. I love that you went for the Moira there because you shot the Shen. Really great. You going for the Tracer was not good. Everything else was great. Good job, man. Why you attacked them from an unexpected angle, as you said. And your target priority was really, really good. What you should do now is simple. Set up. You need to set up. You need to chill. Taking ball 1v1, a lot of times kind of pointless. Question, was this a surprising position? Alien, did he surprise the enemies by any means? I'm not saying this play is bad, but I'm asking you, do you think this is optimal? Hey, Sugar, thanks, man. Is there a single person Grandmaster at above that's ever been coach? Of course. Not very surprising, right? So, like, you know, they could have dodged it. They could have done this. They could have done that. I don't think you get the kill here. Not very likely. Yeah, because you use Suzu. But I'm saying you're getting some value here. But I think you would have... It would have been much more likely for you to get the kill if it was not in front of the enemies. Also, another thing, you lose up on a lot of uptime. Like, you have 712 HP. and you almost have your shields. Just go and shoot them. You don't have to do all of these slams and walking. Just shoot them. Here, you lost the fight because you just stopped shooting. And there was no reason to stop shooting because you had 750 HP and no one was really shooting at you. You're too focused on... Ball players have a lot of the Lucio problem. What do I mean by that? Is that Lucio players get addicted to wall riding and they spend a lot of time wall riding for no reason instead of shooting the enemies. And it's the same thing with ball players. Ball players spend a lot of time spinning around and using their grapple for no reason instead of just shooting the enemies. Like, you see the enemies are not shooting at you. You see the enemies are in front of you. Why try to do grapples, anything? Just go. Shoot. You had a Kiriko in front of you. If I plan to set a VOD, better to be a loss, it doesn't really matter. This was nice, but it's a little bit too early. You see how everyone's looking at you, but at least you're distracting. Kind of like that play, but why do you think this play did not work at all, Alien? Do you think it did not work at all, actually? Zero. And I don't know if you die here. Maybe not. No, you don't die here, but you almost died. Too early. Absolutely. You just engaged too early. The enemies were 4 people on point, not doing anything. Look. What are these guys doing? Nothing. All of this could have easily been prevented if you just looked for a second back to your team. I realized, oh, my team is not here. Let's just chill a bit. Let's set up. Instead of going to the middle of the point, you could have just grappled, kind of roll through, go here, shoot the Kiriko a bit, shoot the Hanzo a bit, you know, force them to move, give space to your team, and now they walk forward, and now I can go. You committed before anything has happened. You committed before anyone could follow up. In front of a lot of people. No element of surprise because the enemies are now busy. And again, you try to commit a little bit too early, and then everybody chases you because you're not busy with anything else. That is why you lose the fight. I mean, the previous one. That fight was okay. That fight was fine. Not sure why you slammed there. There was nobody there. Why did you slam here, Alien? Why did you slam here? If you slam the middle of the point, you probably clear the mines. Makes it a lot easier for you to win. If you had your slam, by the way, you win the fight because you could have walked to the middle of the point. Uh-oh. Good surprising the Hanzo when he's not paying attention. That was really good. But you might see 9. Maybe not. It's funny how that low slam basically cost you the point. So funny. Just one low mistake there. That was a little bit too early, but it's okay. This was great. This was amazing timing. First jump too early. This one is amazing. Look at the difference. Here, at this scenario, look. Everyone is looking at the ball. Telegraphing is everything. Telegraphing everything. Everyone sees him. That's why he should have been shot down and didn't get the kill. But on the other hand, now he's hiding for a second. He notices the Hanzo is looking at his Reaper, and now he goes to kill the Hanzo. And that's the big difference. And that is how you want to engage most of the time, Hillian. That's how you want to engage most of the time. Your engagements are not that most of the time. And that is why you're struggling a little bit. What did she do now? Oh, okay, again, a little bit too early. Look, you slam here. Can anyone really follow up on that? No, look where your team is. Look where your team is. Instead of trying to slam people that you're not going to kill and they're going to burst you down, you could just shoot. You could just kind of grapple and spin around to avoid taking a bunch of damage, so like distracting them. You commit too hard on enemies that pay full attention to you. When enemies pay full attention to you, you don't want to commit too hard on them for the most part, because you will not be able to kill them, but they will be able to do enough damage for you to back out and get healed and grab the health packs and all that stuff. Again, you're kind of slamming no one, and you're not really fighting anyone. You're just like minding the middle of the point that there was nobody there. You basically were out of the team fight completely. Okay, Halion, what did we learn about your gameplay? Why are you diamond and no masters yet? I actually think you have pretty good mechanics, if I'm being honest, on both. Now, the main reason is that you tend to commit too hard, aka most of the time slam, when people are not busy with anything. You can't just expect to slam 3 people that are not busy with anything and think that you can get a kill there. You won't be able to get a kill. And the problem is, okay, it's not about getting a kill all the time, but it's also not about losing a bunch of your health in the process. You want to avoid taking poke damage as much as you can, because that will pressure your supports to heal you, that will force you out of the fight, etc., etc. So when you're trying to kind of poke the enemies, you can either shoot them, number one. You can either roll through them and just kind of boop them and use your grapple to essentially do damage without taking a lot of damage. And your slams need to be when enemies don't pay attention, okay? You need to start engaging the enemies when they don't pay attention, and try avoid hard engaging them with a slam or in front of their face when they're not busy with anything else. Now, how do you do that? Number one, the easy one is just look at your team more often. Just turn around. Okay, I'm seeing that my team is really far away from the enemy team. And if they're far away from the enemy team, it means that they're not, the enemy team is not going to be busy. Okay? You want to, usually the enemies are going to be more busy the closer you are to your team. The enemy team will be more busy the closer they are to your team. Because the closer you are to an enemy, the more threat you feel. The more threat you feel, the more you got a tunnel vision on not dying or applying pressure. What I'd like you to do is try to roll through people more often from not in front of them. Try to shoot them from positions to distract them so your team can push forward. And once your team went in and the enemies are distracted, now you start fully committing. Slamming, booping people from behind, shooting them from close range from behind. That's what I'd love you to do. And also another thing, you tend to not use your shields for your teammate. And that's kind of something that also differentiates between really good bowls and okay bowls. When you use your adaptive shields and you see that you have 1000 HP and your team is nearby, just give the shields to your team. It really helps them not die. Awesome. Feel like I don't want to submit a carry VOD because the advice is just going to do the same as the 4-step plan because to work, I just need to implement it better. Yeah, I mean, everybody, like most people that are here know about the 4-step plan, need to implement it, but they don't actually implement it, right? But most people don't understand why they don't implement it. I'm here to explain what it is that you're not implementing in the 4-step plan. Knowing you should do something and knowing what steps you need to do in order to implement it are two different things. They're like the gap between actually thinking you know how to be good and doing things to be good. How to submit a VOD? 5 gifted, man. Do you think Hero SR means anything? No, I don't think so. I think it's a broken system. All right, guys, let's take a pause with the VOD reviews. We'll come back to them in a bit. I actually want to get 25 wins in support. So let me queue up on support. We'll have a pause. We'll have a pause. Vero, if you'd like me to review your VOD, it's gonna be 5 gifted, but we're gonna play a few games, then we're gonna come back to the VOD reviews. Am I wrong to say playing behind tank is where you take a lot of unintentional damage? No, you're absolutely not wrong. You're not wrong. Because enemies are gonna be shooting at your enemies are gonna be shooting at your tank. Title? Yeah, that's true. 1 second, I'll fix. The enemies are gonna be shooting at your tank, and if they miss your tank, they're just gonna shoot you, right? So you're not wrong. You're absolutely correct. VOD reviews queue closed. Here, queue closed. I'm gonna try to explain my decision making as well. I want to play some Kiriko. I've had a cool fun on Ana, but it's time to go back to what's my damage? 5.5. You know what? With the headshot perk, it's not my damage changed that much. Ironic. Okay, these are like not too few games. My damage is even lower this season. What is that? With the headshot perk, my damage is lower. What are your thoughts on the ban system? I think it's fun. Did solo kills increase? I don't know. Yes. Yes, by a lot, actually. What? Well, where's the solo kills here? Why there are no solo kills? Oh, whoa, actually by a lot. Look, 0.68 solo kills here. You look at any other season, it's less than half. That's crazy. That's insane. Actually, a very interesting stat. Trying to aim at the head and missing more? Yeah. You miss more because you try to aim at the head, but also things die. Sapka, thank you for tier 1, man. Appreciate it. The most unranked GM good is Cassidy. I enjoy it very much. Thank you, man. Do you pick the headshot perk over the nade perk now? Yes. How do you keep good mental when playing? Focusing on myself is frustrating because I get myself when I feed. Okay to get mad at yourself for a feed, but you can get mad. It's okay to feel frustrated and mad, but you need to have a concrete, practical plan of what you need to work on. I am mad that I failed to win the game. Okay, what's the step for me to win the next game? What do I need to do? The way you feel is not that big of a deal. But how you act based on your feelings is the big deal. I still pick the nade perk because I can headshot. Okay. Well. Let's do Oasis. I want to play some Kiriko. With Tracer, should you aim at head or neck? Probably neck. Do you play Lucio at all now? I actually hate Lucio. With my, with every nerve and fiber of my body.
Select your hero.
Do you have any educational materials for playing Winston? Not on my YouTube channel, no. I don't.
Select heroes.
Why don't you play like teams like Falcons and Crazy Raccoon or anything else? I'm not interested in playing pro at all. Zero interest in playing professional. Do you do birthdays? What does it mean, man? What does it mean doing birthdays? Do you do weddings? Bar mitzvahs. Come as a guest? No. If you don't mind me asking, and I know this is like a troll, but why would you want me to come to your
Last
birthday?
game they played Ball Reaper, but they can only Reaper now.
How do you play versus dive? You move a lot.
find my own path.
If game sense is better than aiming, how far can you rank up on 60 hertz? Pretty far up.
Why is my shield broken?
Stay close to me and I'll
What?
keep you safe.
What is it?
Damn, it
See,
is
it's a
crazy. Why is it broken?
Okay, I'm gonna
guess
take the
it's-
buff. It's buff. It's unbreakable now.
4, 3, 2,
Do you work out? Yes.
round 1. Capture the objective.
I'll find my
Rup.
own path.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna
fixed.
take right side, take right side.
In hindsight, maybe I should have played Anna.
More daijoubu.
Sombra.
God, this
I
one.
will say that, by the way. I have no bubble sword right now.
I'm here.
People are side behind.
Fuck.
We walk on
They
side,
already
walk
have
on
to
side.
I
use
can
it.
also win one.
Walk on side, walk on side.
I want to choke. That's area. Sombra is also top right. No E.
Over here.
How do I bring on point?
How
Look at
is he?
that.
Does he have to pick?
Holding top right, I'll wall them out.
Figure it out.
Watch out for Lucio. You can die.
Who am I shooting
There's
at?
one, there's one.
Dude, there's a Sombra as bomb, bro.
Good luck.
Go, Zarya, don't worry.
Daijoubu. We're taking this.
Make him touch this somewhere. Just run point.
Here.
Yeah, get his noob. Chase his noob.
I see an enemy.
Nice. Going
Yeah,
top
nice
right
try,
now.
nice try. Oh man, that was a nice try.
Actually top left.
Yeah, I'm just one camping by Poco, bro.
Enemy here.
I don't think she has any bubbles. I might be dead here.
I bubble. Oh, actually, I
Let the kitsune
No.
for you.
I'm dead.
Triple one.
Winnable.
I fucked up. Okay, good bubble, bro. Good bubble.
Nice, nice.
Good, Lucian.
We're outnumbered.
Am I dead? Probably.
On the Sombra.
Apagando las luces.
Okay. Well,
Why did I Suzu? I trolled my Suzu, bro.
Hey there.
Why did I Suzu? It was so bad. Thought they were chasing.
I'm ready.
My Bastion just. Oh, my Bastion's 1 in 5 in 2 minutes.
I wall them. I'm freezing this.
I'm not gonna lie, I just opened the scoreboard.
Pretty good freeze. They're all I'm dead. Okay.
Got my one.
I'm 1 in 6, no worries.
Yeah, I just opened the scoreboard. Yeah, man.
I should sign up to the academy, bro.
Yeah, probably, dude. Okay, they're fine. They don't need healing that bad.
We're even. We can win.
Dude,
And
can he live?
Sombra 1. She's on me still.
What's up?
have no bubbles. We walk left side, please.
I see an enemy.
Yeah, go.
That's Sombra.
Probably don't need Kitsune here.
Like your main point.
Let the kitsune guide you. Огонь по готовности.
How did they have grab again?
I'm losing point.
Battle ignites me.
How did that?
We may have no CDs.
Dude, how did they have grab again?
We're playing guys, so like.
We surely don't lose. They're both of the DPS 1 HP.
Let's get back to it.
Never mind, we lose. We're coming back, don't die.
I'm here.
Oh man. What the fuck is this? How both Sombra and Reaper 1 HP? How we could possibly lose this fight?
You want? No suit.
I think we're outnumbered.
Best round lost.
Wow. Pretty brutal. So brutal.
0.
What's up, Pixel? Is he a Bastion player? Have to. Yeah, he is.
Weather report. Lots of sun.
And now I mean,
We got this. This is a better map, no?
I hope so, man.
You guys gotta lock in, bro.
I mean, I hope so. It's a better map. 10 deaths, 5 minutes.
I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
That's not even specs numbers.
Fucking scream for help, man.
Capture the objective.
Scream for it.
Find my own path.
You're dying, man.
No, on a headshot today now. Maybe in some games.
Let me balance you out.
Nice.
Sombra behind.
Over here.
Pushing Saria. Nice.
Where's the planned?
Kagaya.
Maybe on point. Just Sombra on point also. In the middle over there.
Hear my back. You taking the objective.
Where's the planned?
What's up?
We have better poke maybe. I will snup.
They're taking left side.
Sit down, please.
Reaper and Sombra on the left.
You know what's crazy?
Push him in,
I
push
will
him
be
in.
moved. Below. Help you maybe.
The crazy part is that the Bastion didn't kill the fucking.
Rhino bubble.
Sorry.
I'll wall them.
The breeze
Leave it
brings
to the top.
relief.
I will do kill him. I'm sorry now.
Where is it?
Lucio and May in the mini room.
Hey. Over there. Enemy here.
Okay.
These are open side.
They might have EMP. Yeah, there's Sombra zooming out now.
I'm gonna Kitsune here.
Objective.
I will say yeah.
Let the Kitsune guide you. The Kitsune gains new
One-on-one, yo.
champions.
Good point, kill him.
Enemy over here.
Reaper 1 on point.
The battle
There's a
ignites
Sombra
me.
here.
Daria.
My ultimate is charging.
Okay.
What they have.
They have EMP, I'm far from it.
Boom.
Okay. Try and hide here. We're gonna EMP the Bastion here.
Boom used block.
Dude, what the fuck? He has 5 million HP. I can't kill him.
Over here.
All Doom. Run left.
Enemy over here. Bounce back. 다이저브.
Fuck.
Enemy here.
Leaving.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て。
I don't use grab. We can grab me out when I'm back.
What? What did I Suzu? Oh my god, I thought I Suzu the floor. So bad. If I Suzu
something.
the floor and not throw it at them for some reason,
Let's get back
they
to
die. They used pretty much everything. They have Reaper ult and close to the MP program, right? Or they use the MP.
Just take left side, take left side.
Okay, they have
Left side.
Reaper ult.
I'm ready whenever.
He's gonna defeat.
got one here. You're all good.
I have a problem here, actually.
Under my protection. Fire at will.
I'm not freezing that.
Reaper's gonna ult. Be ready.
Just push it for us.
I see an enemy.
Chase Reaper. Let's go point now. I'm the Lucio.
Go,
Some
go,
from
fine.
me, spawn. Help me, guys. Behind you.
I'm on point.
Going down point. He gets charged, so watch out.
Where's everyone?
Don't just needed a dash of mystery.
No. Okay, I did it.
Coming up.
What?
Meteor strike.
Round
Alright.
2.
Cool. That was a good round. That was a good round. But at least he called that he's Sombra is on him.
1-1.
Have anyone watched the Fran how he plays style with Kiri? He's just DPSing. You mean caring, bro? Does Lucia healing to walk through walls? No, it doesn't
Key
work
to
through walls.
understanding. So you throw tiny diggers.
I mean, actually playing Ana here will be pretty
Is that
damn
a
good.
problem?
Will be pretty damn good. Playing Ana here will be
How
really
often
good.
do you miss? Let's find out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One small step at a time.
Capture the objective.
Everyone's running at the speed of light, dude.
Let's go for the win. I've got you.
Imagine.
Sombra on you. Dude. On me, on me.
大丈夫?
Wow.
もう大丈夫.
The fuck is this?
Oh, no.
Okay, so how is he off the map?
Alright, let's go back. Oh, no. He has too much tech.
How is he gonna go off the map? Point, guys, point,
I'm on
point.
the objective.
Watch out for the solo flank. It could be deadly.
私がついてる.
My.
I could use a heal.
I'm gonna almost lucky.
Nice to know you have my back.
I have no Vulgars, no Vulgars. Play safe.
Restoring balance.
Soldier's going this
Take
side.
left side, take left side.
I'm pushing soldier.
They're one. Doom one.
A punch. No punch. Big half.
What's up?
I will do him. Even though
Good day, Doom.
On Walker.
Nice guess. Wait, is he dying or what's up?
Hazard.
Oh, I got the wall. Away.
Auto bashing.
We almost have kids.
What's up?
They're on point.
Nice.
Upper Russian, upper Russian.
I'm here.
I'm chilling.
Kitsune in a second.
Oh, I need to. Oh, oh.
Oh, the
Okay,
hazard.
we need to get me now. I think
Kitsune guide you.
Soldier's right side. We gotta kill him. Chasing hazard here. Hazard's 4 HP right now.
Kanezaka Jinja protects you.
You can kill him maybe.
like,
Cool.
They're gonna have EMP. I think we just let them use it and lose the fight if that's the case.
I almost have B, just hide. Hide.
Enemy spotted.
There's one left side.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て.
One Sombra behind us.
Got one here.
Sombra's in front.
This point. You ready to kill?
And I fucking. Oh my god, I fucking suck.
Oh, nice.
Soldier's low. So bad, bro. That was so bad. So bad, bro.
We've
That's why I
got
think we win this.
Fire at will.
Yeah, we get grabbed and we win. Nice, guys.
nice.
I can't believe we win.
Victory.
I looked at the rank of Academy in between the rounds, so I managed to win the game.
I'm happy you did, man. I'm happy you did. It was looking pretty rough at the beginning.
Play of the
GG.
That was a nice comeback. It was a nice comeback, yeah. With Zen and Kiriko, do you keep mouse one constantly pressed? No, I tap. I like that guy. Yeah, he was in good spirits. I kind of believe in him. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Yasser? How you doing, man? I believed in him. I don't know what made me believe in him, but I believed in him. Duel with Bastion. Let's not
Select
exaggerate.
your hero.
Okay, let's not exaggerate. What's up, Abudi? How you doing, man?
Choose hero bands.
What hero bands would be good? Zarya, I think Venture, I think Cass, maybe? What, like, why junk ban? Freya is a good ban, I'm not gonna lie. Freya pisses me off. And I don't care. And I genuinely don't care. I don't know why, and I'm not really scared. When you play Kiriko, actually Kiriko is very easy to deal with Ana. Usually they're just go up, just headshot them. Okay, I understand why they banned Junkrat. They banned Junkrat because they have the little guy that we reviewed. Mr. Junkrat rank 1 himself. The fuck?
I'll find my own.
When will you
path.
stream Rivals? Don't know. Do not know. Hi from
Watch
Japan.
your
Welcome,
flanks.
Anonymous.
They might try something.
Dude, you know, after watch the Eichenwald VOD from Gurk on Junkrat, I'm glad we're not playing against him on Junkrat. I'm not gonna lie. People don't understand how good he is. I don't know how you could think that somebody's not good when he hit rank 1 playing Junkrat OTP. Do you agree with Reddit Kiriko is bad because she has 41% win rate Overwatch stats? Absolutely not. I think Kiriko is one of the best characters to play if you'd like to care. Just that most play her wrong. Just Window, thank you for the prime, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Like a gentle rain. Nigel, hey there. Time to take action.
Keep an eye out.
Appreciate it.
Watch there.
You know what would be cool if I could hit a shot today?
What's up? Enemy
You know, I don't even know what the fuck we're doing. Why are we over here?
Objectives mine.
What? How did I end up here? I mean, I understand why I ended up here. How did I end up in front of a Ramotra? Nemesis 4. They're like fighting on point a second ago. Fuck.
Okay, I learned from that. Hi.
Man.
The breeze brings relief.
There's an enemy here. Watch there.
Protects you.
Good.
Let me balance you out.
Objective A.
I don't know, I'm missing a lot of shots today.
Escort the payload.
Can someone move the payload with me? What's up? Be killed.
Okay.
You're being rude.
How did he not get the
Enemy here.
Suzu? How did Tracer not get the Suzu here?
Watch there.
Minor path unlocked.
This guy.
I'm grateful. The Kitsune is ready. Freeze!
Right.
Diabolical plan.
Oh, yeah.
I could use a hero.
Okay, I'm lucky to get out there.
ありがとう。
Need to help the dude.
What's up? Let's get the payload going.
I'm dead. Yeah, that wasn't good. Force beat though. Panic attempt, not good. They ping a lot, yeah, it's like you're a cashier at fucking Walmart. You're scanning the fucking items.
Interesting.
Telling you, once you realize that it's the same sound as cashiers make when they scan the item,
Just sit there, right?
can't.
Let's clean off those bullets. Enemy here. Okay, bring it on. There's an enemy here.
Fuck me, dude.
Thanks for the touch-up.
Can I hit this? Yeah, holy shit, I can't hit a shot.
Apagando las luces.
Oh, Will just died.
Infused with light. I'm here. Konnichiwa. Hey. Hi.
Why did I get greedy and not TP out? Why am I doing this? Is that typical behavior in your lobbies? Yeah, pretty people ping here on the tank. And that's how you know where the enemies are.
Time to get clever. What's up?
Always good to hydrate.
Konnichiwa.
There's a fucking hazard here, dude.
Enemy over there. Nice to know you have me. Over there.
There's an enemy here. Reverse the time. Hit it down. Enemy here.
Dude, am I? Wow, I can't hit a shot today. Today is so bad. I cannot hit a single shot. I think my team carries this though. Would never. I don't know why I can't hit a shot today. So bad.
We've got this.
But I think they carried this. I think my team carries this. What are you aiming at?
I'm with you. Careful. We're outnumbered.
Rockets lose this one. Ay, 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 ay.
I could use a heal.
Yeah, that's.
That feels better.
30 seconds remaining.
We're running out of time. Keep attacking. Got it. I'm on fire.
I have to save Tuzo for pulls.
The payload has reached
Okay.
the checkpoint.
They have pulls. Have to pay attention.
Sasuga.
They have EMP and they have
Thanks.
pulls. Like, there's no way I don't hit this guy. What is this?
Soothing. I need healing. The kitsune is ready. Let the kitsune guide you.
Good. Can I hit the shot?
Restoring balance.
60 seconds.
I think we're outnumbered. Hey there.
Follow this guy. Enemy here.
Where am I?
Got one here.
30 seconds remaining.
I've got you. What's up?
Watch there. Keep an eye out.
Let me balance you out. Bye, bye.
Yeah.
Reverse the time.
What's up? I could use a heal. Kitsune no Kagizune
Give me a fucking break, bro.
I'm with. I could use a heal.
Complete.
Ah! They're everywhere.
2-0. Switching sides.
I see you use Fortune Teller perk when I do damage, usually from an off angle. So the perk has no effect. What's your reason for using it, Silver? But well, even when I'm off angling, it still can see my teammates around. So it's useful a lot of times. And it's also pretty useful when you don't off angle yet, when you're still stabilizing with your team. Wuyan can survive? Oh, I didn't actually pay attention. I'm actually not paying attention to my teammates at all this game. Like how they're performing.
Hey,
Cypher Sean, man, thank you so much for 2 months on tier 1, man. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. When do you know when to use Kiri's ulti? When the enemies are nearby. I just shoot it towards them. And the enemies are far away, I don't use it. Stop, Cypher Sean. Thank you so much, dude.
watch your flanks. They might try something.
Surprised Wuyang dies so many times. Don't think it's, you know. Big streamer nowadays? Hey man, we're not even close. We're gonna be the most popular streamer.
Objective A.
My Tracer's dead.
Thanks for the heal. Enemy spotted. Hey there. They're taking the objective.
What the hell is happening?
What's up?
Dude,
Thanks.
why am I not hitting headshots on these guys? Can I hit headshots, please? God's sake, man. No, I can't beat that bad.
I need healing.
Today, my Kiriko shots are not connecting, guys. I apologize. Wow, I'm shooting at them. Whoa!
Got you.
That's close.
Recovered and ready. Hey.
Keep an eye out.
They're on the objective. Push them out. Bye bye.
Watch there. Reverse the tide.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Leave me the fuck alone, bro.
Got your back. Got one.
Okay, I tried my best there. I'm not gonna lie. I think I played it pretty fine. The fact that I lived so long and even got 1 kill off of that was pretty good.
I licked my wounds.
Is the streamer washed? I mean, to be honest, my damage is okay. My healing is non-existent, but nobody really needs healing on my team. They have self-healing, and literally every single character that I have here has self-healing.
I'm with you.
They don't need me.
They're taking. Kitsune no Kagizume o Tokihanate.
Shred it.
The spring flows anew.
Over there! Over there!
Objective
Enough is enough, guys, with that bullshit.
Stop the payload.
Payload's on the move. Let's stop it.
Bullshit character, man. Where are they?
Stop the payload from moving. I've got you.
Can they die, this character? Can this character die? He's 1 HP and he just doesn't die. It's pissing me off, man.
Over there. Let me back. Hey there.
Okay. Okay, I can wall climb apparently.
Payload's on the move. Let's stop it.
I fucking can't! I can't wall climb!
Enemy spotted. Arigato.
Oh man.
What's up?
What a fucking ult.
Outnumbered. Soothing your wounds.
Hate Hazard with a passion.
Time to try again. Hi.
Watch this behind you. This will help.
Enemy spotted. Enemy here.
Draw strength from nature. Enemy here.
Oh, dude. If I would have died to that Hazard, you don't understand.
Let's stop it.
They're gonna EMP. No. Okay.
Just Tyson.
Heads up.
Sombra is gonna push court.
I'm with Ed.
Maybe not.
60 seconds remaining.
Enemy spotted. Enemy over here. Over there.
What's up? Be purified. Let the kitsune.
Oh no! Okay, winnable, winnable.
30 seconds remaining.
Okay. The ult was kind of You know what I should have picked? I should have picked the other perk, not the Foxtrot, because everybody's diving. I wonder if I can TP to my teammates and just... Oh, if I would have TP'd off the map, I would have lost it.
Stop the payload from moving.
I would have been so mad.
10 seconds remaining.
Renewed again. Uh-oh, the payload's moving. Hear my bell. I need help. Guys over.
No, I messed up. Okay, I gotta take cover. It'll be okay.
My gift to you.
GG.
Now go get him. I saw that.
Victory.
Can't hit a shot. Can't hit a shot, but I think I was doing okay. Couldn't hit a single shot this game, but I think I did okay. Look at my healing though.
Play of the game.
my fucking healing, dude. I'm curious. I saw you. Wait. I have to read this question out loud. I'm curious. I saw once say you find no pleasure in playing this game because you reach a level of perfectly understanding it. Why do you want to become the most popular Overwatch 2 streamer? Can you explain to me genuinely by your own logic? Why is me being the most popular streamer? How does that correlate to me finding pleasure or not playing the video game? You do realize that becoming a good streamer has no correlation. Basically, finding passion or finding interest in becoming the #1 streamer in the Overwatch category and finding passion in playing the game are completely two different things, Theodore. How many characters should you learn? A limit to 2, yes. Even Kiriko. Look, Kiriko. Oh, I'm willing to admit that Kiriko is a bullshit character sometimes. It is. It is a bullshit character. But on the other hand, Kiriko cannot one-shot you. Kiriko can two-shot you, but not one-shot you. Do you not like the game? I'm fine with the game. I like the game. I just don't care about being consistently rank 1 all the time anymore. I used to, but now I don't. Doesn't mean that I don't enjoy playing the game. I enjoy teaching much more than I enjoy playing, if I'm being fair, but just don't care about being rank 1, don't care about proving anything. I think I've accumulated enough proof in my life of playing the video game. But are you bring VODs? A little bit later. We're gonna play a few more, like maybe 1, 2 more, and then we'll continue. Awkward is the GOAT. Thank you, Nugan, man. Appreciate it. When did you marvel? Long time ago. Love your stuff, Awkward. Thank you, Sean, man. Thank you. Think there's a link streaming a game you love, but loving the teaching? Yeah, I mean, I like the teaching. I like to play the game, but I don't find passion in pursuing becoming the best player ever, rank 1, everything. Just enjoy maintaining a level that is representable. I enjoy teaching. I enjoy making educational content. I enjoy helping others. Yeah. Love your little beard, bro. You mean this one? Thank you. Who's the better Mercy player? You're compete. Me. Be fun if you duel someone. Who is even online? All of a sudden I have tons of friends. Why is everybody online all of a sudden? I don't know. What's the tip on improving a Doomfist? Slam and punch from surprising angles. I'm a transparent person. When it comes to on my online life, I'm as transparent as it gets. My private life, I'm private. But the things that I do, I don't hide. I don't hide intentions or what I'm trying to. I'm honest. I believe myself to be an honest guy. I don't lie. And, I'm not saying things just to say things. I believe that I believe that one of the best, like especially somebody like me who makes educational content and I run a coaching service, the best way for me to, you know, get customers, get revenue, make money is to be trustworthy. So people trust me. And the way to be trusted is to simply not lie. Keep my word. Keep my promises, keep my words, not lie. You don't have to be fully transparent, but I prefer to be fully transparent. What made you switch from 1600 DPI to 800? Never played on 1600 DPI. Do you enjoy peanut butter? I'm okay. What rank is Cookie? I do not know. Is that true that you were a humongous basketball player in real life? No. Do you find issue with people having vendettas in high rank? For example, person focusing every game? No. I don't care what people do. They can chase me the entire game. And I can lose the game for it. I think what makes Imong VOD reviews, for instance, more approachable is that he's humble and admits to making and seeing similar mistakes in high-level play. Are you saying that I don't say when I make mistakes? Is that what you're saying? That I'm not... That I don't admit my mistakes? Is that kind of like the jab that you're trying to take at me? And if that's the case, I don't think you've really watched my streams.
Triple kill.
What would you say the best heroes to climb with having bad mechanics? Tank. You can do Winston. You can do Reinhardt. Brig you have. DPS Dimitra, Torb. Yeah. Yeah, I also don't think Reaper requires amazing mechanics. I don't think a coach should say that he's making the same mistakes because it makes the mistakes seem okay. It's fine to admit your mistakes. I just don't understand. Don't understand.
Select a map.
Oh, we have Bastion and Junkrat. Check this out. We have.
What map is good for Junkrat here?
Wow, if they don't, we have 2 OTPs. That is gonna be an interesting game, man. We have Junkrat and Bastion. That's an interesting. I'm gonna play Ana for those guys. I think it's gonna be hella funny with the headshot perk.
Select your hero.
You know what? No, not the. I'm gonna play Kiri because I'm gonna fucking assassinate them with my team.
Awkward? No. No.
Why you play Kiri?
I never played that hero before.
Select hero bands.
You never played Kiri, bro?
No, I don't.
Okay, ban whatever. Oh yeah, I want to ban Zarya. These are good bans actually. These are pretty good bans. Why am I banning this guy? These are good bans. I don't hate it. I don't think we need to. No, fuck! I wanted to have a Junker to my team and a Bastion. I think it would have been a hilarious game with a Junker Bastion. Who is sniping you, Gurk?
They have a ball.
Everyone, bro.
It's last game. They also banned Junk. I had Axel Blaze. I think it's Axel Blaze, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck,
I'm following
man.
my contacts. Cooked.
Hello there, I'm your contact, huh?
I will
Fuck, dude. The game would have been. That would have. If he played Junkrat and we have Bastion Junkrat, that would have been a YouTube game for sure.
Nah, we win this easily.
Stream sniping is so weird. I think that stream sniping can stream snipe as long as you play serious and you don't troll.
Why are you not
It's
on Zen?
fine.
Awkward.
But what's pathetic is when people stream snipe and then ban the hero. Like you stream snipe Gurk. Do you want to play against Gurk on Junkrat or what? Nah, I want to play Ana, bro.
Okay. I go for the win.
It's like why you snipe Gurk to ban his hero? That's so lame. After watching the VOD of him sponking people, I can feel sympathy for him.
What? Attackers incoming.
Scared of
Do you
my
use
face,
DAC
huh?
on your monitor? I think so, yeah.
The payload.
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember. Probably. Didn't change my settings in a very long time. All that just to dodge, yeah. I think it's the Axel, this guy. I'm pretty positive it's this guy. Because I also had him last game and he banned Junkrat ASAP. What do you think is better, 800 or 1600 DPI? It doesn't matter, bro. It literally doesn't matter. No matter what DPI you put right now, it would not help you rank up whatsoever. You will not improve at all. 600, 400, 900, 1800, 1600, 3200, whatever you put, you're not going to rank up from that. Let me just save you the time. Just put 1600, 1800, doesn't really matter. What does Gurk play if Junk is bad? I don't know. Last game he played Tracer. I think he played pretty well. Stop stealing my Kiri, bro. Bro. I think Awkward could do it in Ranked GM on a character he's literally never seen before, just using basic rules. Yeah, when new characters come out, they do Ranked GMs in them usually, yeah. Do I want to... Let's beat that guy. Let me beat that guy. I want to beat that guy. That did not work. I'm not that guy, pal. I'm not that guy. Shit. Numbani's ass, I actually like everything but the first point on Numbani. I don't mind anything but the first point Numbani. I think Numbani first point is terrible. I think second, third point really fun to play. I have 40, 90, and 360 euros monitor and $300 mouth. I do 805 cents because Awkward plays and I'm gold 4.
Haram!
Alright, let me ban... Freya is a good ban. Nice. Mwah! Mwah! You know, both Zarya gone, Kiriko, Slim Character, and Genji are gone. It's time to play some Ana with the headshot perk. We're gonna pick the headshot perk. We're gonna hit characters because all the characters that are left are fat. No skinny characters left for me to miss. I can't miss a shot now. Does Bab get banned much in higher ranks? Actually, he never gets banned in higher ranks. Never. Have you had the chance to play Daredevil yet? No.
I will not leave a broken world behind.
Look around you. The system's not working. High time to try something new.
I've got a good feeling. This could be our best mission yet. Don't dart.
Who is your true main? Zenyatta and Ana. Zen and Ana are my true mains. If you had to.
I think I know my
Oh, Awkward, he still plays Zen? I still did get to play Zen this season, but yeah, of course. I love playing Zen. I just got too excited with the Ana headshot perk thing, you know.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Dude.
Or reviewing sword. Bam.
Taking damage.
3, 2, 1.
Nothing off. Stand up straight.
You're taking way too much damage. And we're fucking lost. I missed the nade, but I don't think it mattered that much. No, actually it does matter because I could have forced recall. Oh, he swapped to life over there. That's lovely. Alright, that's how it's gonna go, I guess. I like your education videos. You're ranked up from gold to masters, following your steps. That's awesome, man. Well, who do you main? What character do you main?
Objective lost. Stop the pain.
Falcon with a 15 schmeckles. Hey, Awkward, do you do coaching for Juno? I reached master with her and I want to play her DPS new perk, but I download these lobbies. Yeah, of course, I coach every hero. Rankupacademy.gg, man. See what the people say about us. If it's something that fits you, let's do it. Join.
Out of ammo.
Let me see.
I'm here. Keep fighting.
Why am I here?
You're powered down. Get in there.
Oh, man, fuck my life. That was my bad. I overextended because I want to heal the soul. It's pretty bad. Really, really bad. Yo, so OPP with a huge prime, moving us one step closer to being the most subscribed channel on Overwatch to Twitch. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, dude. I genuinely mean it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Eyes on the target.
Stretch is gonna go and try to shoot me.
Enemy spotted.
It's go time.
I'm under attack. I need you.
Enemy here.
Good word. Well, okay, nice aim, awkward.
Targeting hostile. You're welcome. Enemy stepped here.
Good day, sir.
Keep fighting.
How do we get VOD reviews? After this game, we're gonna continue doing some VOD reviews. It's 5 gifted per VOD review on YouTube or on Twitch.
No recovery.
Nice. One is for the lamp. Let me nade across.
I'll keep you up.
Going too far away. They're gonna go here. I'm gonna nade across. Oh man, are you kidding me? Oh, the Sarissa was way too desperate to kill me. I have a nade in a second.
Nano boost is ready to deploy.
How did I miss the nade? Look at my position. Can I? Are you kidding me, bro?
You're powered up. Get in there.
Hey, hey, hey. No!
Over there. أنا ما حدش يقدر عليا.
Alright, I got him.
Much to learn. Enough whining. You're fine.
Crit headshot, let's go. Dude.
Need healing. I won't let you go. Over there.
Does he really want to do that? Yeah, dude. What's up? Hey. Fuck! Nice try with a life giver. I respect what he tried to do for me. I respect what he tried to do for me. This Bappery trying to pick me. Is this Bappery trying to pick me? With the head chopper?
Not the end.
Is life giver in voice chat? Life giver, I respect the tree, man. I saw what you're trying to do.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Hello.
Oh my god, dude, the damage is just insane.
Got you. Need to reload. You got the kill.
No, I'm dead. Fuck. Nice, guys. I wanted to nano somebody, but I didn't see anybody.
Winnable.
This game gives me such a strong deja vu. That happens sometimes, yeah.
One of these days I'll end up in Fiji.
Awkward. A YouTuber said that you shouldn't damage because you give enemy support ult and you should help your teammates make a play. Well, he's wrong. Yes, you do give enemy support ult, but you also give yourself ult. Maybe. Okay, I was about to say, should have I nanoed? Why am I not nanoing?
Get in there.
Why did I forget the nano? I wasn't paying attention. Yes, you can build enemy support ult, but they're gonna build it regardless. That's number one. Number two, when you shoot enemies and you do damage, you build yourself ult. For some reason, people think that enemies' ult is somehow more important than your ult. Makes no sense. And we're not even gonna get into how much benefit it gives you to damage the enemies. Anybody tell that, like, genuinely, I'm gonna be super kind of like probably gonna throw some content creators on the bus here. Anyone who tells you to not do damage is literally giving you the worst advice ever. The absolute worst advice. Don't do damage on support. Worst advice ever. That's how you can completely put a big X on that content creator and like probably not listen to anything he has to say about the game. But other things, maybe pacifism, since he's trying to avoid damage. Might.
Well, maybe I gained a little too.
Warm up those legs. We've got work to do.
I think if you're 100% ultimate, don't do damage to tanks and let tank can die. Yeah, and then you just let them walk for free space. It's not. I don't know. Are you guys even watch? Do you guys watch my video? Do you understand that if you don't shoot a tank, it just walks forward and takes space, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Stay focused. We have everything we need. Enemy over there. Don't fret. I see you. Targeting hostile. I'll rinse you off.
Venture's forced out.
Help me.
Let's go.
Hang low.
Gotta rotate into a better position. I have an open space here. Fuck. I messed up. I didn't expect the risk to walk outside like that, but I won't take this position. Can I hit a shot? Bro, what's wrong with me today? Can I hold my mouse? I can't hold my mouse today. Oh, they swapped the Venture. That's lovely. That's real lovely. I watch you awkward heal here, right? Yeah, that's how I know you watch me.
Objective A. Spot
Enemy in sight.
Am I dead? Probably. No, not dead.
Targeting hostile.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
I keep you up.
1 HP on top, by the way.
I'm over here.
Hold on.
I now need Diva. Go, go, go.
Get in there.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I need help, please. I need help. Thanks, man. He didn't need to do that, I think.
Thank you.
Sorry, man. Orisa on us.
Well, that's fine.
Over there. No recovery.
How?
Hang on.
Nice, nice follow-up, bro. That was a good follow-up.
Why are you still with alone?
Okay.
I tap. Nice.
Glad you're
I
on
need to
my
reload.
team.
Alright. Because we're on a good roll, let's play one more and then we're gonna move back to the VOD reviews. We're gonna do one more and then about an hour-ish of VOD reviews.
Get in there.
Kevin is just the go. Yeah, Kevin's playing good. Awkward run mechanics. Do I need to improve to rank up from high masters to GM? You need to improve your decision making. Love the bot reviews. VOD reviews, dude, not bot reviews. I'm scared of the day you'll become the most subbed Overwatch stream because Overwatch rank will be crazy hard. You know what I am waiting for? I'm waiting for the day where I become the most subbed Overwatch streamer and all Reddit. Awkward is the most Overwatch streamer. How did we let that happen? Dude, I can't believe that Awkward is the most subscribed Overwatch Twitch. Can't believe that. He's racist. He's transphobic. He's homophobic and worst of them all. He's telling people to do damage on support. Worst thing he can do. And you know what? I am hella petty, man. I'm gonna rub it in people's faces. I'm hella petty. I'm gonna rub it in their face. They're gonna cry, bro. GG Awkward, I was Trace on your team. Rank Up Academy helped me keeping the champion dream alive. Nice, man. Wait, I remember your nickname. Nice, dude. From Rank Up Academy to winning with me on the team, man. Good shit, Afe. Very proud of you. Good job. You played really good. I like that you know what I like that he followed up on the Wu Yang. That was really nice at the end. I threw an aid, I shot him one time, he followed up. I love that. Does Juna have carry potential? Yeah, she does, but not amazing. Not that amazing. I think that if you can use your rockets a lot to do damage and you can shoot and you can do damage, not amazing damage, but it's still better than nothing. You can kill. And if you can farm your ult pretty fast, you can consistently farm, like use your ult to just simply demolish enemies. I like you base through the Wokies, thanks, man. Loki getting stressed when I get big names in my team. Hey, man, I would consider myself to be a big name, and I think you played really good, man. Good job. What are we drinking? It's just water, man. Awkward, mate. How do I tell my friend in the nicest way possible that she'll never improve if she plays the entire support roster? Well, you can say what analogy I like to make is that you ask her, "Hey, lady, do you like food? Do you like restaurants?" And she'll say, "Yes, of course." Do you like really nice restaurant, like Michelin star restaurant? And she's like, "Yes, of course. They have amazing chefs." How many cuisines do you think that Michelin star restaurants serve? And she'll say, "Well, I think that I saw the Michelin star restaurant. There was like an Asian one, and there was like an Indian one." You say, "Yes, Michelin star restaurants. The reason why they're so good is because they master one type of cuisine." So in Overwatch, in order to be really good at a character, you have to master that character instead of trying all the characters, like how Michelin star restaurants don't try all the foods and all the cuisines. They focus on the thing that they know how to do and become experts at it. Food analogy is the best. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hungry too, but it's okay. We got a one game to roll, and we're gonna have like an hour of VOD review. So, yeah, I'll wait with the food. You have to make at least 5 though, because 4 can get banned. Smart. A good rule to follow is the bigger the menu, the worse the food. It's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. Yeah. How can you carry on tank if you can secure a kill? How can I carry on tank if I can secure a kill? Well, we secure the kill. Or if you can't secure a kill. Is that what he's saying? Of course you can secure a kill. You can secure kills in tank. What do you mean you can't? Force their cooldowns and then go engage with yours. And then they have no ways to protect themselves and they just die. Depends on what character you play. If you're playing a mobile character, you can just surprise them all the time. And just jump on them. Bait their cooldowns, then surprise them. What food are you planning to eat? I have a nice sandwich. I have a pretty nice big sandwich with cheese and pesto and vegetables. No, the egg salad, I don't have it anymore. I need to restock on the egg salad. Need to restock. The question is, do I want Colosseo or Esperanza? Let's make it more of a tiebreaker. Let the system decide. Let the system decide. I put even odds. Thank you. Awkward, I'm currently GM2. How big is the skill gap from GM to champ? I feel when I'm playing Get Champ, it's a whole new level. It's a pretty big skill gap, yeah. Do you not like Havana? I do, but I prefer to play push maps because it's 10 minutes max mode. I don't want, like, if I can play a short game over a long game, I'll take the short game. I would rather play 2 short games than 1 long game. What if your team... Okay. As a tank, what would be the most efficient way to bait the enemy's cooldown before engaging with yours? Shoot them. To apply pressure, damage. You don't have to use your big cooldowns in order to apply damage. With Winston, you can use jump, 4-second cooldown, to bait big cooldowns like Nade and Sleep. With Zarya, bubble, push with a bubble, do damage. It's your bubble comes back faster than like a monkey bubble or May Wool. Any tips for dealing with dive on Ana currently? I feel like I usually end up swapping to Kier because everything's so mobile. Yes, you tend to move a lot. You don't stay in the same position for too long. They see you, you move. You have to move them before they see you because they move way faster than you. So you have to expect them to see you and move. Shoot, 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 move. Shoot, 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 move. Shoot, 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 move. Shoot, move. Move, move, move. Shoot.
5, 4, 3,
One small step at a
1.
time.
Objective unlocked in 30 seconds.
I'll find my own.
I bet he didn't expect that speed on that map. Nobody does that. I do. If I can swap to Kier and TP, it'll work. And we get into position way faster, by the way.
I'm here. What's up?
Hopefully. All right.
Enemy spotted.
I didn't have to use Su, so I got healed. That was my bad.
I've got you.
Let me swap the angle.
Hey! Stick with the robot! It's our turn. Let's push forward.
Where are they?
Enemy overhead!
Hey. They're taking the robot. My gift to you.
Ripper no raid.
Enemy here.
Yeah. We're playing this fight really good. We're out rotating them completely. They get absolutely demolished here.
What's up? We have the lead.
What the fuck? Let's do the fast healing perk this game. I feel like I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna try it as well. I usually don't play it, but I'm gonna try.
I could use a heal. Hey. Nice to meet you over there. Let the Kitsune guide you.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
I'm on fire.
Over there! Push!
Feels like selling, huh?
Okay. What? Dude, I missed 2 shots and not moving Kiri.
What the?
Yeah, the reason why I want to use the perk here is because it's a long range map and they have a bowl. Because they have a bowl, he gets to people before I heal.
This would be harder.
That's why I picked the perk there. I normally don't pick this perk, but it's a long range map and they play very fast heroes. Which means that they get to their positions with their fast heroes before I do. No, okay. Gotta walk into these ones, not gonna lie. Did I? Yeah, walked into these ones. You actually missed both of them and just walked into them.
That was interesting. What's up?
They have rape rolls.
Freeze! Don't move! I see an enemy! Enemy here! Enemy here!
Let me balance you out.
I see an enemy over here!
私がついてる。
I took the robot!
What's up?
Fuck.
Soothing your wounds.
Enemy here! Enemy over here!
Forward smoke.
Enemy spotted!
ここよ。Let the kitsune guide you.
I TP'd to the wrong guy. Try to TP to the fucking brig, and if I TP to the brig, we probably win. Fuck. Messed up. I knew he was gonna ult as well, so obvious. So telegraphed.
Time to try again.
I hate when sometimes you try to TP to somebody behind and you just like TP to the guy that's in front of them.
Enemy spotted!
I'm OTP on every roll. Is that too many characters to improve the constant rate? No, but why would you play every roll? Just play one, get good at it, and then work on other rules.
I'm with you there. Let me balance you out. Enemy spotted. They're taking the robot.
What the fuck?
Activating self-destruct.
You know what? I think that perk will be interesting. I think using that perk will be interesting. Check this out.
私がついてる。
The attack speed is kind of nice. The attack speed perk when people play dive is kind of nice. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try the perks that I never use.
こんにちは。
Now TP is not really disengage ability. It's mostly engage ability.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て。
Oh, dude.
What's up?
Don't move! Enemy over here! It's all the robot brother! Get it back! Heard on fire! I am! Enemy over here!
My gift to you.
Alright, guys.
Hi!
Making a mistake. Don't try to kill me.
Over there. I could use a heal.
What the fuck?
The kitsune is ready. Arigato. Enemy here.
Okay, let's guide the rules.
Stop them from pushing the barricade!
Oh, he TP'd in from my face. I didn't even pay attention. That's really bad. A lot of the Kitsune sometimes today, but they're playing split. Pretty smart.
Time to get clever.
I see an enemy!
Yeah, he live?
Spotted.
I don't know. Maybe.
Enemy here!
My
Enemy
ultimate
is
is
getting
ready.
before you move! You've got to stop them!
The kitsune is ready to be unleashed.
Enemy over
Let the
here!
kitsune guide you. I'm with you.
Over there! Over there!
Okay.
Don't let them move their barricade!
Okay.
That was interesting.
Okay.
Over there! I see an enemy!
In conclusion, I think that
Ultimate's
Enemy
charging.
over here!
What's up?
Enemy over here! We can't let them take it!
how?
Soothing your wounds.
Enemy spotted!
Not a joke.
Enemy spotted.
Ah, fuck. Hit the fucking shot to the window, awkward. Come on. Oh, we still have a minute and a half. It wasn't even last fight. Why were we panicking so far? So hard about the last fight. Yeah, this CP perk is actually pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I picked this. I wanted to try something new. Okay.
60 seconds remaining.
That's not good. Stop it!
Enemy over here!
No need to use anything. We're winning the fight, and next fight we're gonna use Kitsune. Have to be a little more conservative here.
Come on, robots. Let's go.
Don't use everything at once. We start with Kitsune and then we move into the next ones. Start with Kitsune and then move.
10 seconds remaining.
Try to keep up. Complete recovery.
So. Why am I shooting that low?
Let the Kitsune go.
So lame. Okay, okay. I wasn't sure if we needed Kitsune, but we could maybe lose. So I use Kitsune. But it's okay. We have a window. We have many ults. We're good.
I don't give up that easily.
At least 2 more fights. Yeah, we do. We have 2 more fights here.
Void spawn
Means
activated.
don't use everything at once.
Over there!
We're gonna use Kitsune Wuyang.
Moving right along.
Yep.
This is our last shot! Enemy over here! Robot!
Coming back in 5 seconds.
Robot!
Oh, why didn't
Activating self-destruct sequence. I'm here. I think we're
Fuck! If May did not die, bro.
Defeat.
Fuck. What? Why are they flaming?
Play of the
Who is
game.
even flaming? Anyways. Let's get into the VOD reviews. 5 gifted subs for a VOD review, guys. Whether you're on YouTube or Twitch, 5 gifted subs, then you'll know exactly what the problem is and how to fix it. You'll become a new player. You're gonna transform from gold to plat, from plat to diamond, from diamond to master, or from bronze to silver. If you're champion, I cannot guarantee that you're gonna rank up above champion because there's no rank above champion. However, you can move up with divisions. So, whoever's interested, you can do the 5 gifted. You're gonna be next guy in queue. I'm gonna open the queue of the VOD reviews. The open VOD review open 1 hour. It's gonna be open for 1 hour. We're gonna be doing VODs exactly from 1 hour from start to finish. And in the meantime, I will get myself more water. All right, guys, let's do it. It's it worth spending 20 euro for a VOD review? Well, it depends. Well, if you care about improving at the game, I would say so. If you don't care, then definitely no. But hold on to your money, man. In an hour, it's still gonna say 1 hour. That's true. Do you recommend having the healing of Fuda UI off on Honor, Kiri? I think I have it on. Pretty sure I have it on, right? Whatever I have is what I recommend. That's what I recommend for the most part. Make sure to drink water, guys. That's true. Don't be dehydrated. Don't die. Do not die. Will you do a review some streams for Rivals in the future? In the future, yes. If you guys have questions, by the way, now it's time for me to answer the questions. If you have questions, you can send them over. I'll respond. I want the VOD review. Give me a second, or I'm here waiting. Hey, Awkward, keep up the good work. I feel like it's so much easier to win games earlier in the new season. I'm diamond and early, and I always go down the plot later on. I probably need to rank up Academy. I think that if you care about improving, rank up Academy can help a lot. But I don't think that the games in the beginning of the season are necessarily easier. I think, if from what I've noticed, at least in my ranks, they're a little bit harder. I know you did VOD reviews. I'll be ready next time. Okay, okay. Do you not find Rivals fun anymore, or how come you stopped playing? Less engagement? No, I just care less about the game at the moment. I mean, I can't focus on 2 games at a time. It just doesn't work from the perspective of content. Just that's at least my speculation. I speculate that in order to have to show your YouTube videos, for YouTube to show your videos, you need to kind of like upload pretty consistently so it builds up traffic. Kind of fucks up the algorithm when you constantly switch between 2 games. But I'm probably gonna make Rivals content for a separate game, or probably gonna make Rivals content on a separate channel rather. I find the games in my rank harder too at the beginning. Mastery 5 at the moment. So what do you play, Evo? Do you play Roadhog? What do you play? Kind of regret sending a bad game for my VOD review because I don't repeat those mistakes. But Mauro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very good at what I do. It's very rare that the game doesn't represent the mistakes. I'll tell you that much. And the reason why I know that is because it's consistent and repetitive mistakes. It's not very likely for you to make mistakes all the time on repeat when you don't make those mistakes regularly. Does it make sense? Okay, Sir Duke with a 5 gifted. We start with a VOD review, man. You can send me the code, you can send me the hero, and you can send me the rank. Let's go. What's your rank in hero, Sir Duke? See the code. You already got me from Masters 5 to Masters 5 from Platinum just watching your free content. That's awesome, dude. That's crazy. Pretty big improvement.
Ready for battle.
So it's Baptiste, Diamond 5. Right off the bat, I respect the fact that you're trying to do damage. I would be very careful with jumping like this before you know they don't have a Widow. Okay, I can see damage and healing. Oh, bap diff, dude. Duke, you're killing it already, dude. You're killing it already. Nice shift. Alright. In this situation, Duke, let me ask you a very basic question. What do you think you can do here in order to eliminate the entire enemy team? There's one play that you can make here that will completely eliminate the entire enemy team. What do you think that is, Duke? High ground. Basically, because your hazard is jumping in and everybody's paying attention to their front line, if you just go above them and create an angle, 1, 2, 3, all these characters are dead, you and hazard just completely dominate them. The mistake you're making is standing down main and shooting at a full HP dim fist.
That could never happen.
So right now we're seeing you play down main, no off angles. And I will not consider these high grounds to be off angles because everybody goes up on these high grounds because that's what they think what the correct play is. What is important for me is not if you made a correct play, is if you intended to make the correct play. Because you can make correct plays by accident sometimes. You're worried a lot about jumping, but I don't see a lot of shooting. I want to see more shooting. Healing is great, but I want to see more shooting in between. In between the heals, he's fine. Look, Duke, the Genji is fine. Look, look at his HP. He's not gonna die. Shoot the Doom. Shoot the Doom. He's not gonna die. He's cool. Didn't exactly understand the lab, but I think maybe you try to help the. Before we move on to I can't pause the VOD review. But at your rank from Diamond is where I would start recommending implementing the low mechanical tech, which is essentially shoot and heal. On Baptiste, you don't have a pause between shooting and healing. You can shoot and heal at the same time. So when you heal your hazard, you can flick your mouse a bit and start doing damage. I would only recommend doing that past Diamond. Why? Because at Diamond level, your mechanics are like your repetition with mechanics. They're starting to build up. You're feeling the game a lot more. You're feeling the mouse a lot more. So you can do healing and damage at the same time. I feel there's a bit too much jumping going around. There's no problem with jumping if you utilize it to shoot or dodge. Right now he's dodging the Doom a lot by jumping, but the problem is he doesn't utilize the jumps to go to damage. How do I know that your problem is that you're so Duke? How do I know what your problem is? I'll explain. I'm gonna kind of give you into the low things that I see when I do VOD reviews. What I do when I look for a VOD review is repetitive mistakes. How do I know somebody's fundamental problem? Is that I see if he makes the same mistake repetitive, on repeat. Somebody said before, oh, he's not using the. He forgets to he forgot to reload before he peaked. Yeah, but that only happened one time in a game. That is a completely irrelevant mistake. That mistake might have cost you a game, but that's not a mistake that costs you your rank. So here what I'm saying is that Duke, while he's doing some damage, he's doing good healing, he can still do some more damage. He's leaving a lot of damage on the table, but that's not the biggest mistake. The biggest mistake that Duke does is simply play down main and not try to off angle at all, actually. And how do I know that? Is because he hasn't done it a single time in 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's how I know it's a repetitive mistake. That's how I know it's a repetitive mistake, yeah. Here, what would Awkward do? Instead of standing behind healing, I would have walked up here, and because the hazard is distracting, maybe I can shoot down the Genji, maybe I can shoot down the BAP. That's what really good players would do, that what champion players would do, right? But right now, he's sitting down main, he's very afraid to act independently. He's always behind his team, he's always next to someone. He's very afraid to act independently. This is something that I would classify as acting independently, jumping and trying to shoot. But he was afraid, I mean, understandably, because there's a Hanzo shooting at him, and he doesn't want, he will not kill the Hanzo, and Hanzo, he doesn't have kill potential on Hanzo from this distance when he's in spawn, but Hanzo can kill him, so it's pointless to pick. By the way, I just want to, yeah, okay. Dude, I was so afraid I was looking at the wrong guy this entire time. Like you see, he's trying to do damage, but the more the fight plays out, the less damage he starts doing in the middle of the fight, and also the less angles he's trying to take. The healing. This guy doesn't need that heal. This Ashe did not need that heal. She's fine. Look, Ashe doesn't need healing. Ashe doesn't need healing. All of that time could have been traded to damage the Doom, and if you damage the Doom just goes back. It doesn't even try to push. But a better play would probably be, considering you have another support, which is Fuyang, and he's pocketing your Ashe, the better play would be, okay, my Hazard is making a play. If I can capitalize off the fact that my Hazard is making a play, most players would say, my tank is feeding. No, my tank is distracting the enemy so I can kill them. That's the difference between a good player and a bad player. A bad player sees tank feeding. Why? Because he doesn't understand that when a tank makes an aggressive play like that, he's distracting a bunch of enemies, and you can utilize that distraction in order to get a kill. If the Baptiste would have walked up from here to here, Hanzo would have been dead. Very likely for the Bap to be dead as well, if Hazard had a little bit more follow-up damage with him. What should I do if there's already somebody on the off angle? Stay with that person or go with the rest of the team? I mean, it's better, instead of being main, it's better to off angle with somebody else, but you can always take an angle, not always, but sometimes you can take an angle that is an off angle that's not with the teammates. I really wanted to help Hazard, but instead he decided to heal a full HP Ashe. Mistake, man, mistake. Could have used your lamp. Could. Here, when they need healing, ironically, you don't throw the lamp, Duke. Why didn't you throw the lamp there? Instead of healing your half HP Genji, and you can see also the Baptiste is 1 HP. If you see the Baptiste is 1 HP, just kill him. Kill him. Why are you trying to heal? Let go of the healing. Your Genji is okay. Panic, throw your lamp.
Reverse the tide. Go. Let's go.
Great teacher, coach. Thank you, Rockfield, man. I appreciate it. I want to play out the attack. The attack, I want to play out a little bit more of the defense here. This play, by the way, I really like. This was the wrong time to make the play because he has a lamp and you don't have a lamp. But I can respect the play. I like the play. But this is like an ego 1v1. You guys are not healing anybody. People die around you. But I want to see the attack real quick. On attack, it becomes way more obvious that people don't take off angles. And just play down main. And the reason why I say it's more obvious because on attack you're more likely to play aggressive and create those angles. When you don't do them on attack, you start realizing that, yeah, I'm not off-angling enough. So, instead of being here, which was, by the way, great kill, don't get me wrong. But, instead of being directly above your Orisa, where they're looking anyways, you have to understand your Hanzo, the enemy Hanzo is sitting here and shooting, looking at here. If you pick here, you're much more likely to surprise him. Granted, you're much more likely to be surprised as well, but that's why you can pay attention and move out of the way. Should have picked from the window. Not that you made a bad play by any means, but picking from the window, something I would love to see more, because it's less playing down main. This I really like. I don't understand why you click the lamp though. You're full HP, you don't need a lamp if you're full HP. This play is great. This is amazing and something I'd like you to do most of the time, Duke. My question is, why are you only doing it on the BAP? You have like, it's an ego duel. It's an ego thing. You see the enemy BAP, you just want to chase him and kill him. But the point I'm trying to make, you need to do it not because it's an ego duel, because it's a smart way to play the game. So the main issue, Duke, that you're facing is that you simply are hogging down main way too much, and you're not capitalizing from off angles on the plays that your team is making. If your Genji dashes in, it means that everyone is looking at the Genji, which means there's a lot of openings for you to get kills in the enemy team. Your Hazard jumps in, everybody's looking at the Hazard. Creates an opening for you to follow up and kill the people that are not paying attention to you. Element of surprise with an off angle. I mean, off angles are to get the element of surprise. So please, number one, stop healing people that are full HP and don't need healing. Okay, people need healing when they're gonna die if you don't heal them. So you have to really slow down and ask yourself, does this 190 HP Ashe that is not taking any damage at the moment need the healing at the second, or can I shoot a little bit more? And second thing, generally speaking, you need to, well, as I said, number one, you need to off-angle and capitalize on what your team is doing. So if they go in The enemies are distracted, try to capitalize from the offing. Or the second thing, simply put, you just need to do more damage. You're trading a lot of damage for healing. That unnecessary healing. You need to heal people so they don't die. But as I said, your fortified 500 HP Orisa don't need the healing at the moment. You can just damage. And as I said about the tech, after you're diamond, when you're in diamond and you play Baptiste, this is the point where you like practice the mechanical tech. As I explained, you don't need to have downtime of healing and damage. You can actually do both. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna do this. See, you can heal. You can do it slow. You don't have to do it fast. You can do it slow. 2 shots, 1 heal. 2 shots, 1 heal. This is irrelevant in bronze, silver, gold, flats because you're still don't have fundamental good decision making, and you just doing damage and healing at the same time might come in handy, but you're trying to practice not to stand down main most of the time, so it's irrelevant. And also, you might not be mechanically sharp yet. Right? Happy to help, dude. You're gonna kill it. I believe in you. You're gonna kill it, man. Next stop is Masters, and I think you can make it. Let's see. Everybody's super quiet now on YouTube and Twitch. Everybody's quiet. Do you think when you're doing a self VOD, it will be better to watch multiple VODs to pick on the consistent mistake? Will one be sufficient? One is sufficient for people that know how to look for mistakes, like myself. It wouldn't be sufficient for you. I doubt that the average player will be able to identify his mistakes, even if you gave him 5 VODs. Okay. That's why coaching is even a thing. You know, that's why I have clients. If people knew how to find their mistakes, they wouldn't need me. And if people knew how to find their mistakes, even if they could make the mistake and do it fast, they wouldn't need me. I save people a lot of banging their heads against the wall, and I save a lot of people time. I take out all the guesswork, and I do it pretty fast. That's why people will join Rank Up Academy, or they hire me for private coaching. Could you do it by yourself? You could, but it's just gonna take you a long time to understand, especially when you're not a seasoned player yet. If you're plat, it's gonna take you a lot of time, man. If you're a GM at this point, you can start noticing patterns better. At the end of the day, it boils down to pattern recognition. And in order to have good pattern recognition, you need to have a lot of experience. And if you have a lot of experience, you probably are not going to be like gold if you have a lot of experience. If everyone is quite good at sync, they are busy listening to you. You create nothing while you're talking. Okay. Will this be uploaded, by the way? My internet died, so doing your VOD review. You can play it back, man. It's on YouTube and on Twitch. I don't delete my VODs. You can check them out anytime, Duke, okay? How good are Masters players? They're pretty damn good. Way above average. If you compare them to the top 1%, like mid-GM champion, they're not that good. But they're amazing compared to average. Like the top 5%, I don't even know. Top 7%, top 5%. So if you're a Masters player, you're not bad by any means. It depends on who you compare yourself to. If you compare yourself to average, way better. Compare yourself to the best, not there. Master the game, not yet. I believe the only mastering the game is when you're consistently top 1. That's when you're mastering the game. There are very few people that master the game. Usually, all the pro players have mastered. I mean, not all. Most top pro players master the game. So when you see people consistently in the high ranks, like this guy, Funny Astro, Gala, Simple, master the game. Kevster, master the game. Ultraviolet. I don't know. All these people that are high rank all the time. These are people who master the game. Now, does it mean they have nothing to learn? Absolutely not. No, of course, they still make mistakes, but they're masters of the game. You can tell they're pretty damn good at the game, and What would you say is a strong rank? It depends. It compared to what? Basically, if you're masters, you're not bad, but don't start thinking you're good. It's a good way to put it, yeah. You're not bad. You're not bad. But you're not that good either. I had a Master Ball in my Diamond game. I can definitely say he was better than any tank I've had in my games. Yeah, that's why he's the high rank. That's pretty normal. Can you look Discord real quick? Sure. Yeah, deleted late. Man, I don't want to spoil all that stuff. But can I kind of say can I answer you here, or are you trying to keep it a secret? Or do you want me to say it in a code? Want me to talk in codes? I can talk in codes. Hey, awkward. I've been doing the 4-step plan with Kiriko. Whenever I flag the enemy team, I notice my team is on the verge of death. Do I take too long to take action and appeal botting? Yes, it takes you too long to get to an off angle. In order for your team to not take damage, you have to do damage. If your team constantly takes a lot of damage, it means that you are not doing damage and not doing enough damage, or you're too late to do damage. You can. So the new website are gonna have a gift system. That's the first thing. And the second thing, if you want to do it now, I can explain to you after the stream is over. I'm gonna tell you. It's pretty easy, but there's gonna be a gift system. All right, seems like no more people are interested in VOD review. It's a good time to call off the stream. We're gonna continue doing VOD reviews until basically VOD reviews. The VOD reviews are my way to give free value to people. I know it's not really free because it's 5 gifted VOD reviews, but as I said transparently, the reason why I do VOD reviews for 5 gifted is for 2 reasons. Number one is the selfish reason to get more Twitch subscribers, which means that more people will join the stream. That's how I build an audience. That's the selfish thing. And the second thing is that from my experience, because I've been running a coaching service for a very, very long time, most people that are paying money to get coached usually care more about improving. A lot of people who I bought a review for free end up arguing with me about the advice. So it's just like when people pay money, they usually care about improving. No, I'm not saying that all people who don't pay money don't care. I'm just saying that most people who do, and they care. And because they care, they actually listen to the feedback and try to implement it rather than try to argue with me. And I'm not here to argue with people. I'm here to teach people. If you would like to argue, you can do it on Reddit. But if you want somebody to review your VOD, and when he reviews your VOD, you're not supposed to argue with them. It's free for those who watch? Yeah, it's pretty much free for those who watch. That's absolutely correct, yes. Queue up. My gym is closing soon. I haven't hit the gym early today. I want to eat. And it's better if there's no VOD reviews, I'll just stop it now. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. As I said, the next goal is, again, to provide a lot of free value as much as I can. Yes, even though it's 5 gifted, I know it's not free, but I just explain things. I would like to become the most subscribed YouTube. I would like, on YouTube, I hope so, but I would like to become the most subscribed Twitch guy on Overwatch 2. So if you have friends who you think might get value of what I say, either you find me entertaining or you find the stuff that I say valuable, get your friends over here. Get them a VOD review, get them to watch my stuff. If you're interested in coaching, guys, if you're interested in getting coached, especially if you've been coached today, chances in Rank Up Academy can help a lot more. If you find my free stuff valuable, chances that we can help a lot more Rank Up Academy. As I said, there's going to be a new system, new website very, very soon, rankupacademy.gg. Check out our website, see what the people say about us, or just look at my Discord. There's a specific section with what the people say about us, testimonials, and all that stuff. I wish you guys a great rest of the day, greatest of the night. Tell your parents you love them. Go to the gym. Go for a walk. Don't do stupid stuff, okay? Be cool. Bye-bye.